How's it going, everyone? We're in the middle of the No Kings Mayhem. You can see the Capitol behind me. Also, the Free Palestine flag. I don't know. Trump brought peace in the Middle East, but I guess since it's President Trump's peace deal, it doesn't count. Oh, check this out. This is crazy. A donkey. A literal blow-up donkey. A real Democrat jackass. Who knew? They're in the crowd today as well. It is a freak show here in Washington, D.C. So stay tuned to my account, Laura Loomer's account, Loomer Unleashed. We have a lot of great footage of today's No Kings, anti-Trump, pro-Hamas, pro-Antifa, hate America march. Stay tuned. So much more to come.
Now, some of you have heard about the No Kings, right? No Kings rally. They say that they don't have any kings, but when you examine what the deep state, the Obamas, Clintons, Bushes, the Bidens, what all of these people have done throughout the years prove that they actually want kings. But what I found funny when I was watching these No Kings rally, something just leaped out to me when I was looking through the crowd. Like, for instance, look at this crowd here.
Ain't no king, ain't no king in the USA.
Look at these clowns. Look at these clowns. And you're going to notice something. I'm going to see if you notice it. Besides the fella being a little sissy, I want you to just to notice this bedwetter TT, this sit down and TT or bedwetter on the end right there. Just ignore him for a minute there. Because it ain't nothing better than that boy lack than a nice stiff one up the backside. No clever. Now, if you notice that these people, they're constantly playing the race card. They're telling all the blacks and the browns, the indigenous people, they're telling them that Donald Trump is a racist and he wants to destroy them. But Donald Trump is the one cleaning up the filth in those neighborhoods that these filthy communists have actually tried to do over the years. Notice what they're actually protesting. All of these leftist liberal pieces of trash, all they do is day in and day out tell the little poor minorities how much they love them. But if you look at their communities of these minorities who they love, it's complete hellhole. It's worse than third world countries. But now these same folks, the governors, the senators, the representatives, are all trying to fight and stop President Trump from sending the National Guards to clean up the damn neighborhood. Look how clean DC is now. Look how clean Memphis is now. But what these liberals are saying, and you see all these white liberals out here, what they're saying is, listen, little dumb minorities, you little coloreds, you little wetbacks, you go to the side and let us tell you what's offensive. Now, if they did the same effort and had these rallies when they were killing, all this killing is going on in these inner communities, then you'll be showing them that you really love them. But the only time they do that, and see, the problem I have now, I want to warn y'all in case you're sensitive, this may not be the show for you if you are a little sensitive. Because I'm going to use the nigger word. I'm going to use monkeys. I'm going to say everything that's offensive. Because what I've noticed is that these social media platforms, they're still blocking me. By the way, Clever can tell you, ask the doctor of common sense, whenever I get ready to go live, you don't even get a notice. They'll give a notice on the other one because it hadn't got any subscribers, and they're still shadow banning me right now as we speak. They're offended about what I say and name call some people, but bastards killing each other, talk about the most perverted and disgusting things. Nobody says a mumbling word to those freaking animals. But you got all these guilty white liberals out here protesting no kings or whatever. Why don't they go down to the hood and stop some of the violence in the neighborhood? All of them. These little white grannies, these switch-hitting white liberal men, these Kamala Harris supporters, these representatives, the Nancy Pelosi's and all these, why don't they ever clean up these inner communities, Jasmine Crockett, Maxine Waters, the Black Caucus, why don't they go and clean up the damn neighborhood? They'll go way over to El Salvador for one filthy illegal who's a gang member, but they won't clean up nothing in the damn neighborhoods. And then some of these dumb black activists got the nerve to be offended about something I say. Listen to me, bastards. I don't care about you getting offended. I'm not one of those you can intimidate by running your pie hole and getting upset. I don't give a damn if you're an activist. I don't give a damn if you're a fake preacher. I don't care who you are. What I'm saying is the right thing. And black people back in the day used to think just like I'm thinking. They would not tolerate this kind of foolishness. Now they'll get on TV justifying this kind of foolishness. I don't care if you get upset if I call a monkey who's acting like a monkey. I don't really give a damn if you get upset if I call some of these blacks niggas. I don't really care. I'm not one of these. I'm not none of these other goody two-shoes YouTubers y'all be watching, all the rest of them, because most of them ain't never even been in the damn hood, but they be on TV talking about, I'm a police officer. I don't care about none of that. You're not going to control what I say because you get offended. It's the truth. If the truth is offensive to you, I don't know what to tell you. They got all these filthy white liberals over here protesting. They're the real racist ones. If you ever seen racists, they're the real racist ones. And they're telling the blacks, now they're going to speak on behalf of the blacks and the Latinos and the minorities, telling them that they're out here protesting Donald Trump. Donald Trump has done 50 times more than Barack Obama ever done for any of you niggas. All you niggas in Chicago, getting yourself upset because you're trying to support the gang members. None of these damn Barack Obama, that queer, never did anything to clean up Chicago. Louis Farrakhan, Mr. Black Power, didn't clean up damn Chicago. He ain't done a damn thing. I mean, they did kill Malcolm X, supposed to be the picture of blackness. Soon as somebody disagree with you, y'all ain't cleaned up nothing. Jesse Jackson got his lame, crazy ass down there. His brain and left his head now. He's completely insane. He dribbling all over himself now. And everybody talking about I supposed to feel sorry for Jesse Jackson. Nigga ain't done nothing. Whole time he was down there. Now he's old and senile and did all this stuff. Now you want me to feel sympathy. Just like I didn't feel no sympathy for the flycatcher, Jimmy Carter. Y'all want to do all this dirty stuff, all this dirty stuff. Thank you, baby. You want to do all this dirty stuff when it's time for you to clean up your neighborhoods, or when something bad finally happened to you, everybody getting on here and saying, thoughts and prayers. Well, I'm not. I send my thoughts and prayers for innocent people and people who ain't done anything. When these filthy politicians or activists finally kick the bucket, like when Mitch McConnell failed, you want me to have sympathy for the ugliest man who's ever held public office. I wouldn't give a damn if Mitch McConnell busts his skull open when he falls. I don't got no sympathy for that piece of trash. None whatsoever. I don't care who like it. And let me tell you something, you little fake Christians who get yourself worked up trying to lecture me. That's not what Jesus said. You damn dumbasses go to church every Sunday and you go support people who hate your God, hate your Jesus. So you can stay on the sideline trying to lecture me, you filthy communist, you. See, your problem is that you just like the Dr. Kings, all those ones who get you Negroes in line by pretending that you got some fake hope and change. I'm trying to give you real hope and change. And you cannot get changed by lying to people. Donald Trump, he ain't a perfect man. By far, he's not perfect. Donald Trump is not my savior, though. But I can tell you this right here. He's the best president in my lifetime, and it ain't even close. I don't care. I criticize him when he screw up because I'm not one of those cult members that just believe everything any man walking on earth says. I have a right to criticize President Trump because I've been supporting him since he came down the escalator. I'm trying to get him on the right track. When I try to correct him, you bastards are saying negative stuff no matter what he does, right? You say that is negative. Now, one of the things he's messed up, he's trying to have a negotiation with the Palestinian, which is Hamas. I don't care what you say. Yes, the government is corrupt. Yes, our government. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring out some of the corruption of our government during this broadcast. I'm going to talk about Hillary again, talk about Obama. I'm going to talk about that Judas by the name of Mike Pence. that lying piece of scumbag who got Michael Flynn fired. Then he gets on TV and acts real humble. You remember when that fly landed on Mike Pence? See, that fly was a prophet. That fly was trying to tell y'all something. You remember that? Maybe hold on a minute. Let me show you the picture first, because I think I downloaded the picture of Mike Pence and that fly landing on his head. Y'all don't understand what that fly was trying to tell y'all. I'm gonna tell you what the fly was trying to tell you after I show you this picture. You see that picture right there? You see that fly on Mike Pence's head? That fly is a prophet. I think the Lord may have sent that fly. And that fly was trying to tell everyone in the country that Mike Pence is a piece of shit. That's what they was trying to tell you. This bastard right here worked with the FBI behind Donald Trump's back to try to make sure he got Mike Flynn fired. The reason Mike Flynn, he wanted him fired is because Barack Obama wanted him fired, because he was exposing Barack Obama. All that's coming out. And you remember when Mike Pence's wife had the unmitigated gall, she didn't want to shake Melania or Donald Trump's hand at the funeral. But nobody cares, heifer. Y'all fake anyway. I can't stand these fakes like Mike acting all of them. I'm out here fighting for the Constitution. Mike Pence and Justice Roberts and Mitt Romney are all the same. They some of the phonies, but nobody can look more humble than these bastards. Oh, they good at looking humble. They'll look real humble, but the whole time they're stabbing you in your back. He's not Brutus. This is Judas. This filthy piece of, this Judas will sell you out. You don't even think, you don't need 30 pieces of silver. This Judas will sell you out anyway. Then he gets on here and pretend, matter of fact, I got some clips of Mike Pence. And then we're going to get to this No Kings rally. It was a flop. Nothing but racist old white liberals showed up for this No Kings rally. And what they were trying to say is that, come on down, all you little darkies, you little wetbacks, you little niggeras. Just come on down, you little niggeras. We're going to help you out. We're going to tell you what to be offended about. I'm going to tell you something about all liberals are trash. All liberals are racist, whether it's a black liberal, a white liberal, or a Latino liberal. They all the same. They are the most racist. Every black liberal I know is racist. Every white liberal I know is racist. Every Latino liberal I know is racist. The only ones who try to pretend, because they always do it, the white liberals do this. They act like, oh, poor little Johnny, don't know who his father is. They act like they're on your side. We're just for you because you can't help yourself. It's okay if you're speaking incorrect English. No, don't make little Tommy do his homework. Let him jump around in the class like a monkey. He can't do any better. Patronizing your dumb asses. And then they'll put video clips out telling you how racist things is. This is racism. Donald Trump is racism. And then they get these funky snitching niggas like Al Sharpton to come on, that perm-wearing piece of trash who worked for the government, was a government informant. Got the nerve to try to lecture me. You get the hell out of my face. I don't listen to nobody. Family, friends, none of them can tell me nothing about these frauds. I know them like I know the back of my damn hands. And this is the thing that gets me. People who I knew all my life, all of a sudden become dumber as they get older. There's no way in the hell my mama, my daddy, none of my, when we grew up, nobody in my neighborhood on our street, they may have been Democrats, but they weren't liberal. None of them, nowhere in my neighborhood would have justified anybody breaking the law, continuously running the store. Your parents would have disowned you. But these bastards now, the same ones that ain't got older and dumber. Dumbasses who I knew all my life, they'll listen to anything. They always talking about, I can't stand, it's white supremacists, white supremacists, white supremacists. And then they're going to listen to a white liberal tell them how to be racist against Donald Trump is racist. Use a dumb nigga. Use a dumb nigga. That's your problem is right there. Every day on the internet is the same damn thing. Your community is trash. See, these white liberals don't live in your community. They never go to your community unless it's a photo op. But they're good at getting you worked up. Police is harassing you in your neighborhood. They don't got to live in your damn neighborhood, stupid. You should want the police in your neighborhood. You should want the National Guard to clean up that trash hole. I've never seen such stupidity in all my life. Then they got the nerve to have a rally for No Kings rally. Why don't y'all do a rally to clean up these damn ghettos? Why don't you stop all this shooting and killing in the damn neighborhood? The Klan has never killed as many niggas as the niggas have killed. It ain't even close. If you think I'm lying, go do some research, because you'll find out even these black-owned websites, even once they find it out, they don't want to address that part of it. Why we keep talking about black-on-black crime? It's over exaggerated. No, it's not. Because I always ask anybody from the hood, I say, how many whites you know that killed any blacks you know? To this day, I've never got any hood guy to tell me any whites who killed any black they know. They always tell me all other niggas kill niggas. So I don't want to hear about these little fellas who on the internet acting gangster and everything else, talking about the hood. I'm talking about real gangsters from the hood. They'll tell you, ain't no white man never killed nobody I know. It was the homies. Then they get on the internet and they start doing the social media in there. You niggas done lost y'all mind or something? Quit acting like you from the hood. What are you talking about? In the hood, have we ever said, boy, I'm really scared of the white supremacists coming to the hood? I don't remember not one single Negro ever saying he was scared of the white supremacists coming to the hood because everybody was strapped. The hell is you talking about? This is stupidity. But they're on the internet all damn day. And the ones who's making their little movies, making their little posts, these are the ones who's wiring them up. They live in the gated white community and they're wiring you dumb niggas up. Got you on the internet getting yourself worked up. When you go to the hood, I can call one on the phone right now. If you go to the hood today, are you worried about the white supremacists in the hood? Are you worried about little Tyrone down there, 12 years old, will bust a cap in you? He's strapped, got more ammunition than you got. A 12-year-old, 14-year-old, 15-year-old, not with the damn media talk. I'm talking about, I know this for a fact. You go to the damn neighborhood, 15-year-olds got more guns than you got. And I'm talking about automatic weapons, banana clips, a bust a cap in you. Fool, you on the internet talking about white supremacists. Everybody's strapped. White supremacists come to the hood, you're going to have to be shooting. Because this is what the white liberals on TV, these black liberals and these race-baiting Negroes tell you day in and day out. But I won't listen to you. None of the other so-called social media platforms, they're not going to talk like this because they scared. And they scared to go to the hood. And they scared to speak their mind because with their family, their friends, all my friends know me. This is my real face. I don't hide. I go to the hood any damn time I want to, too. They know the fact. I'm telling the truth. The rest of them be lying about you, getting on. They need to go get somebody to validate them. I'm validating myself. I'm telling you, I live this. You're not telling me. I'm not telling you what somebody else told me. I'm telling you factual information I know. If I actually wrote a book, you wouldn't even believe all the crap I can write in there. But here's the problem. Whenever you have sensationalism on TV, people will believe bull crap on TV no matter how fake it is. It could be an AI or non-AI. It could be nothing but propaganda. You can prove it wrong. They'll still believe a lie. I figured this out a long time ago. So therefore, I don't worry about trying to change anybody's mind. When you're stupid and you send me anything, you stupid, I'm going to mock the living hell out of you. I'm going to make you so damn mad, you'll say, I can't stand this nigga. That's what you're going to say because I'm going to make you mad. Whatever you say, I say, I don't give a damn if the Klan was marching your hood. Quit this fake stuff you keep coming up with every damn day. It's the same damn thing. But you got a real one for real, not that fake stuff. I don't go around causing any problems with anybody. I try to be as calm as possible. I never go causing anything. Matter of fact, I don't even talk about politics with most people because I know they're too damn stupid. It be people that have been knowing me for years. I tell you, I live by a man in Tomball, Texas. That man never knew who I was. He saw me go to work. He never knew I did videos. I never told him because it's none of his damn. We used to talk about different things, politics or the law or something like that. He was supposed to be conservative. This was a white guy. He was supposed to be head of farm and everything. We talked about all kinds of stuff, but I never told him what I did. I never told him, oh, you the doctor of common sense. I never said any of that to him. But we always talk, and he always talked real conservative. He told me how many guns he had. He told me all this kind of stuff. One day, the Secret Service showed up at my house. All of a sudden, he lost all of his conservatism. He was scared as a little bitty bitch. I mean, he was so damn scared, I couldn't even believe it. It shocked me how scared he was. I've told the story 1,000 times. Secret Service showed up at my house. See, everybody gets scared. First of all, if I'm not breaking any laws, you can't scare me by showing up if I haven't broken the law. When the cops pull me over, I'm not breaking the law, so I don't have to get nervous. I don't have to get scared. I'm not doing anything wrong. See, people got to get nervous when, first of all, most people who be talking like that one time, they change up their mindset. I'm not disrespectful to the cop. I wouldn't disrespect to the Secret Service, but I did ask them a bunch of pertinent questions like, why is you at my house? Over something I said on the internet. That's real criminals out here. Ridiculous. And they don't want to answer really any questions because it was an intimidating force. See, once they found out that they weren't phasing me, what they was talking about, they never showed back up at my house because I don't really care. And I even told him to his face, I said, me saying Barack Obama needs to be hit in the head with a baseball bat is not a threat. Me saying I'm going to bust him in the head with a baseball bat is a threat. Then once you feel bad, if this is what the Secret Service said, once you feel bad if the president gets attacked, I said, no, I won't. Why would I have to feel sad for the president if he gets attacked? Hell no, I don't feel sorry. What you talking about? That ain't my job. That's your job to protect him, not mine. Well, I'm just saying, somebody may be prone to do it because you encourage them. I ain't encourage them to do a damn thing. But I don't never see y'all doing the same thing when somebody on the conservative side getting threatened. Y'all don't go visit them over this crap. It's ridiculous. I got a show to do. Y'all want to stay for the show? That's why I asked for y'all. I got a show to do. Y'all want to stay for the show? Because y'all can stay for the show. All the left is good for is lying to you. And I'm going to show you some clips. This is what Mike Pence did. Then I'm going to show you, I'm going to remind you again what Hillary did. And then we're going to come back to January the 6th, the way the government lied to you. Now, if you really want to talk about somebody who acts like dictators, what they did during COVID, they told you not to go to church. And most of you listen, your fake pastor who's always talking about the Lord is the king and he's El Shaddai and all this, all those fake pastors didn't keep their church doors open. I'm going to tell you who did keep their church doors open. He's dead now. John MacArthur in California. He said, I'm not closing my church doors. You can come lock me up. The other preachers were scared. Your fake pastor, your fake bishop was afraid. Because you know what? He don't really believe in the gospel he's really preaching anyway. All these people be saying they really got faith in God. You ain't got faith in God. Because guess what? I got faith in God. And guess what kind of faith I got? Nobody can do anything to me unless the Lord gives them a permission slip. So why do I have to be? I got all the confidence in the world the Lord can protect me. How about that? He can see you coming before you get them. He going to warn me that they're trying to get you. And guess what? Every time one of you bastards done tried it, he warns me. You better watch out for this. You better watch out for that, including you jackals. You better watch out for that. I see them a million miles away. I was in the hood just yesterday. I was on the phone with Clever. Clever said, baby, you got to watch it. You got to, I said, baby, I'm so alert. I got like 8, 9 different senses. I can tell you which one going to try to rob you. I can tell you which one got bad intentions. I can look at their eyes and tell you. I can tell you who's on dope, who needs a fix right now. I can tell you. You don't get this from playing on the internet, by the way. You get this from life experience. But I want to show some with you. I want to show Mike Pence selling out President Trump. And the reason President Trump had so many problems his first administration, he had a bunch of traitors. He had more traitors in his administration than he had people on his side. Look at all of them, how they jump ship. Soon as something happened, they jump ship. You know, you want to know who's in your corner? Is just get in a little trouble. And you'll see how fast they jump off the damn ship and will stab you in your back too. Act like they couldn't stand. I never did really like him. Oh, I never did like that heifer. I'm glad it happened to her. That's how they'll treat you. You want to figure out if you got somebody, it's 2 ways to figure out the real character of people. Let something real bad happen to you, and it may be a potential that the government may try to do something to them. They'll snitch on you like crazy or give them a bunch of money. Those are 2 things will make them turn on you so fast or make your head spin, boy. Not telling you what somebody told me. I'm telling you facts. I want to show you Mike Pence, though, this filthy Mike Pence, who's trying to act like he got so much. That fly was trying to tell y'all something. Like the Lord is trying to tell you something, but that fly was trying to tell you something about Mike Pence. What did I do with that Mike Pence? Yeah, here he is. I want to play I think I want to play the clip of Mike Pence first, talking about Donald Trump. And then I want to play the clip of him being exposed. Is this the one?
Well, Martha.
Yeah, here's the one of him lying. He's got so much integrity. Watch what he said about January the 6th, and then we're going to come back to January the 6th.
Well, Martha, I appreciate the question. And it should come as no surprise that I will not be endorsing Donald Trump this year.
Good. You hear what he said? This was before the election. He thought he carried some weight. Fool, don't nobody need you to endorse him. You endorsing Donald Trump actually hurts him. He tried to run for president and he couldn't get no traction. Guess why, Pence? Because the Lord is not with you, no matter how much you think he is.
Look, I'm incredibly proud of the record of our administration. It was
Our administration. It ain't your administration, Judas. It's Trump's administration.
conservative.
And the reason he stabbed Donald Trump in the back, quiet as kept, is because he was the vice president. They was promising him that they was going to move Trump out the way like they did Nixon, and he was going to fulfill and become president.
Record that made America more prosperous, more secure, and saw conservatives appointed to our course in a more.
And this heifer right here for Fox News too, they were going against Donald Trump too until they saw he won. Now they act like they're conservative again. Pay attention. See, you gotta stop paying attention to people when it's convenient to say something. Go back and look at their old clips because they can't change their mind. Look what they said when Donald Trump was got 4 indictments. Look at all the ones, whatever they said when Donald Trump got 4 indictments is their true character.
Peaceful world. But that being said, during my presidential campaign.
And this is including some of your favorite ones on talk radio, because they were saying when they indicted him 4 times that they can't see him getting out of this. But you know what I said? If the Lord wants President Donald Trump to be president, guess who's going to be president? Donald Trump. Just like the Lord let Joe Biden be president to punish some of y'all. He let Obama be president to punish some of y'all. See, y'all don't understand how the Lord really works. You think the Lord is just on your side when he's actually giving you all these blessings, everything smooth. Sometimes he puts a little discipline. Whom the Lord loving, he chastened. Sometimes you need a good chastening because you get a little too damn comfortable. And Americans are way too comfortable because as soon as the Supreme Court say something, they say, well, the Supreme Court is for that. If the Supreme Court is against what God says, I don't give a damn what the Supreme Court says.
And I made it clear that there were profound differences between me and President Trump on a range of issues. And not just...
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He never said that. You waited till after he got the election stolen from him. You was too big of a coward to stand up because you are not a real Christian. You're fake.
Our difference on my constitutional duties that I exercised on January the 6th. I mean, as I have watched his candidacy unfold, I've seen him walking away from our commitment to confronting the national debt. I've seen him.
Well, you tried to run for president. How'd that work out for you, Mr. Mike Pence? All these people, criticize, run for president and see if you can beat him then. Because the first time he ran was 16 fake Republicans, including Rand Paul and all the rest of them, Jeb Bush and all the rest of them. He destroyed all of them. So whether you like it or not, if you want to beat him, just run against him and beat him. See, y'all got to kill him and make up stories and lie in order to beat him. If the Lord wanted him to be president, that's why he's the president right now. It's not because of Donald Trump. Donald Trump is not the president because of Donald Trump. Donald Trump is not the president because of me or you or no other influencer, not Charlie Kirk or nobody. Donald Trump is the president because Jehovah wanted him to be president, period. Now, nobody really likes to say that. Oh, everybody did their little thing and stuff, but the bottom line is the Lord can make him be the president if none of you agree with him, if he want him to be the president. Now, if you're a Christian, you don't believe that, you're not a Christian. Because if you said telling me that the Lord is not in charge, tell me something. Anybody who becomes, it says it constantly in the scriptures. When the Lord wants somebody, he can put a secular person in. He's did it many times. He used Babylon in the Old Testament to whip his children of Israel. He used the Assyrians to do it. Anytime he wants to do it, he'll do it. Because sometimes you get out of line and you don't do what he asks you to do. And guess what he has to do? He has to take his belt off and put it on your backside.
I'm starting to shy away from a commitment to the sanctity of human life. And
don't let me forget, we got to sing Irma a happy birthday too. She hit us up yesterday, but we didn't do a show yesterday. So we got to pull out our happy birthday, special happy birthday tribute to Irma, YRMA.
This last week, his reversal on getting tough on China and supporting.
You know what I hate these fakes like Mike Pence do? These people keep on talking about how tough they are on China. You can go back and get Henry Kissinger. Way back when Henry Kissinger was in charge, we've been in bed with China. Mike Pence never said anything about either one of the Bushes who was in bed with China. Bill Clinton in bed with China. Sold secrets to the Chinese. You had Barack Obama in bed with China. So you can stop all this pretending like you're so conservative, Mike Pence. But I want to play a clip of somebody, two people who exposes Mike Pence while he's pretending to be so damn humble. Can't stand these fake. I mean, he's such a fraud. He's so humble in his own mind, too.
Was accused, falsely accused by DOJ, by Sally Yates, by these awful people back in early 2017, as you say.
Sally Yates needs to be arrested too, by the way. Loretta Lynch too. Nobody talks about Loretta Lynch, that dirty heifer who met on the tarmac with Bill Clinton. I don't know if she got the knee pads out of what, but they met on the tarmac and Hillary Clinton was under investigation. Why would Loretta Lynn meet in private on the tarmac with Bill Clinton, the husband? He's dirty too. But nobody ever brings up Loretta Lynch either. Lock that heifer up with her swole ankles, her cankles.
There was a plot to get rid of him. So he was accused of having talked about sanctions. This is very important. That was the accusation.
Yes, speaking to the Russian ambassador about the sanctions that the Obama administration had put in place before leaving office.
And Flynn always maintained, no, I didn't talk about sanctions. It didn't happen. He just absolutely maintained it.
See, I didn't know this fact right here myself. This is what this guy's finna say. See, but President Donald Trump trusted Mike Pence. And President Donald Trump told Mike Pence to go look at the information with Michael Flynn, and he's going to let him be over there, and he'll bring back and give a report. Now watch what this guy says.
So Trump, to his credit, very busy man. This was the first few weeks of his first term. He tasked his vice president, Mike Pence, with reviewing the transcript of Flynn's call with the Russian ambassador. He said, Mike, you go and tell me what really happened. And then Mike went into one of the rooms in the White House and they got the FBI to bring over the transcript, and it was the actual transcript.
Wait a minute. I'm going to tell you another little story y'all might not know about. Andrew McCabe, who was second in charge in the FBI under James Comey, he wrote this out here in his book. The reason we know, Andrew McCabe actually put this in his book, that Mike Pence, he convinced Mike Pence to get rid of Michael Flynn. Andrew McCabe did. So this is why Michael Flynn was thrown out, and Obama wanted this because Obama hated anybody who Obama hates. I'm probably gonna love that person.
And he went through it, and the word sanctions is not mentioned in it. And yet, and I have no explanation of why he did that. Mike Pence then said, "Yeah, Flynn lied. He's got to be fired." So it was Mike Pence's fault. People blame Trump for firing Flynn too quickly, but Trump did build in that safeguard where he had Pence double check that really happened. And Mike Pence said that really happened.
So Mike Pence lied on Mike Flynn. Investigate Mike Pence. The fake humility, fake Christian, acting like he's so damn humble. He needs to be investigated. Now, I want to bring up something else here because this person has something to say about, this is when, I can't remember, I pulled it up, but I know he got called a lie here again.
This is President Biden, who's focusing on January 6th, of course. You have Donald Trump still talking.
Now, look how happy Mike Pence is to talk to CNN. This is what I want to yell. He's so happy to talk to CNN. He thought he was going to be president. He always looked, Mike Pence always got the look on his face like he's sitting on a toilet and he having a problem having a bowel movement. You ever notice that about Mike Pence? Like he's straining, like, You may need to take some something to soften up your stool or something, Mike, because it looks like you're having a hard time going ahead and passing that thing through.
About it. Do you want to just take this opportunity to clear up this lie that the FBI was leading the charge on January 6th? It's obviously not true. I'm sure you know it's not true. Do you want?
Look how he prefaced the question. It's obvious this is not true. The FBI had nothing to do with January the 6th. You want to go ahead and clear this up for us, Mike, because we'll help you out to be president. We love you, Mike.
Want to make that clear to the voters?
I've seen the director of the FBI repeatedly assure the.
He always talks like a robot too. Look, I've been to the mountaintop, and I've seen the FBI, and Lord, I have to pass gas, Oh, I've seen it. Boy, this stool is having a hard time coming out. Oh, and I've seen. The
American people that the FBI were not the instigators of the riot that occurred on January 6th.
Really?
And frankly, I'm very grateful for the efforts of the FBI.
He's grateful to the efforts of the FBI. Mike Pence is the great American, the great Christian American Mike Pence.
To bring nearly 1,000 people to justice who ransacked our Capitol and did violence against police officers that day. But you're right. We've been assured again and again that it was not the case. And I just must tell you, having been there that day, I mean, to see people literally breaking windows, ransacking the Capitol, it just infuriated me.
Okay,
I remember thinking,
okay, it infuriated him. Okay, I want to show y'all something. I don't know if you ever seen this clip before. This is one of the undercover agents breaking out the glass and then trying to blame it on somebody, another protester. Let me see which one is I got it. Oh, here it is. This guy right here is an undercover agent. Now watch what happens. He didn't realize he was being videotaped. That's why he dropped the glass like this. See, this is what I talk about. Whenever I see a big story, because everybody got a phone now. 99-year-old grandma got a phone. Because you may get videotaped anyway. When he realized he was being taped, watch his reaction again. He was tearing out the glass. He was trying to encourage people to go in. But when he get caught on tape, he drops the glass and he starts pushing somebody else, trying to blame it on them like they can't go in there when he was encouraging them to go in.
Do not go in there.
The guy with the flag said, do not go in there. Then he gonna try to act like he's trying to stop the guy with the flag from going in. You can't make this stuff up. You see that? He's pushing this guy now to change the narrative. That's an FBI informant.
A radio journalist from Michigan was shooting video.
This guy gonna tell the story. Watch this.
That day at the Capitol. What he captured were two most charitably called suspicious actors, but they are dressed in such a way that led him to believe that they were government agents. And one of them, after the windows had been broken by a protester, it was encouraging people to pull the rest of the glass out and go inside. Bobby Powell, who was the journalist that had shot it, and he has his camera rolling, he told him that would be illegal and that wouldn't be a good idea. He warned people off not to go into that window, and then he turned his camera around and he caught this agent.
You hear what he's saying? Listen to this.
Or suspicious actor pulling a large pane of glass out, this tempered glass. It kind of folds into itself, crunch onto the ground. When he realized
See, he got caught because the camera caught him. He said, let me get this glass out of my hand. Wait a minute, I can't do this.
Was being filmed.
And this is why, and I'm going to play another clip. This is why the Christopher Wrays and nobody from the FBI would ever answer any question if there was any undercover or informants with the FBI there. They all knew it. Mike Pence knew it. They all lied about it. This is what the government do. We do this in other countries, like in Syria right now. And Donald Trump made a mistake for Syria, by the way. Barack Obama started this whole thing in Syria. I think it was started in 2012 or 2013. I can't remember exactly when it was happening in Syria. But I'm not saying Assad is like a perfect gentleman or anything. But I think it was called Timber Sycamore. It was a CIA operations that we went all the way to Syria and we wanted to get Assad out. We were just like we trained Osama bin Laden for Afghanistan. The guy who's the president of Syria right now, that President Trump took a picture with and other people took a picture with, the dude is freaking ISIS. Now he's the president. We help an ISIS member become the president of Syria. Assad wasn't doing anything to us. Y'all was mad because Assad was friends with Russia and Iran, but technically y'all was trying to overthrow the man. And he had to leave. Now ISIS is in charge and the world is recognizing him. I'm telling you, Syria's going to be a problem. As soon as a Democrat or another Republican get in office, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. We're going to have to go to war with Syria again. Mark my word on it. 3, 4, 5 years, whatever it is, we're going to have to end up going to war with them. I guarantee you That's what's going to end up happening, because the same thing keeps repeating itself.
He quickly dropped it. It seems apparent on the video that he did not want to be seen doing what he just did. So he pulled in a protester and started blaming him. He said, "What are you doing breaking that window?" The poor fellow that was being accused didn't know what was going on. And then he gave him a couple of really good shoves and cocked his arm like he was going to punch him. We don't know. His facial image is not.
See, if the government really wanted to find him, though, they can find him. Because if it was a Trump supporter, a real Trump supporter, they would have found him already. He'd have been locked up. Just like the so-called bomber who was supposed to put bombs at the DNC and the RNC. He ain't been found yet. And guess who's in charge now? Kash Patel and Dan Bongino. Now, I got a Dan Bongino clip I want nobody to ever tell me what a badass Dan Bongino is again. I don't want to hear it no more. Because Dan Bongino is a fake, and so is Kash Patel. And you can get mad all you want to. I want you, this is Dan Bongino before he got elected to office. Now you tell me, how can you change this up?
The IG report comes out on Friday. That's like the internal affairs thing.
Now he's talking about the IG report. He's telling the truth here. This is before Dan Bongino was second in charge to the FBI.
I'm sorry I missed it Friday. We did the reaction show because we were getting ready for the event, right? But I promise I get to it today. It's a huge story. The IG report still ridiculously claims that the FBI story is true, that there were no federal agents, basically, or FBI agents in the crowd. I'm telling you, that's bullshit. Stewart, again, will pick up the story in 3-4 years when it comes out. I'm telling you now, flags in the chat, folks.
Hold on a minute. Now, did you hear what Dan Bongino just said? When he was on this show, he said for a fact that there's FBI agents in the crowd January 6th. So who's in charge of the FBI right now? Dan Bongino and Kash Patel. So if the bastard knew it right then, you're in charge right now. Let's expose them, Dan Bongino. I don't care who says Dan Bongino is their friend. I wouldn't give a damn who it is. Dan Bongino is a fraud, and so is Kash Patel. Because now y'all in charge and y'all still are hindering information that could easily come out. There's a bunch of FBI agents who need to be fired. There's a bunch of stuff went over that they're privy to the information now because they're in charge. Why isn't Dan Bongino giving you the same energy now?
Get him in there. Get him in there. Get him in the chat. Get him in the chat right now. I want to see who got it first. Who got it first? Always Skeptic 22 or something. There we go. Flags in the chat immediately. Thank you, on the screen. I'm telling you, that's bullshit. There were absolutely federal agents and FBI agents in the crowd.
Now, I ask you the question. If Dan Bongino is saying this now, he's second in command in the FBI. Shouldn't they be arresting some people now? Shouldn't they be calling some people to be indicted now? Do you find something suspicious about how quiet they are now? I don't care how many interviews that Dan Bongino, Kash Patel, you can say, yeah, they're better than Christopher Wray or James Comey, but it doesn't take much to be better than those two. Why isn't he doing anything now? I want the same energy you gave me then. You ain't got to tell us what you're going to do. Just do it. I don't see nobody getting court-martialed. I don't see nobody going to jail. We already know Christopher Wray lied. Christopher Wray needs to get locked up. James Comey is not being charged with these kind of crimes, all the other stuff to do. Christopher Wray and James Comey, a bunch of stuff they did. That needs to be more charges filed against James Comey. Not this. They got charges filed against him, but that's kind of weak. He did way worse than that. The whole fires of warrants and the Russian collusion crap, that's trying to overturn a duly elected president, if you ask me. But why is Dan Bongino so animated then, but all of a sudden he sounds like some kind of little girl now?
But that, man, fire it up, break that chat, smoke that thing, get the Rumble servers on fire.
Real tough talker now. I mean, back then. But now we can't get that same energy from you, Dan. Now, I want to play another clip, which we already know is true. So President Trump's FBI is in charge right now. Am I right about that? So if his FBI is in charge, why they not doing anything? That's what I want to know. Because I got another clip. Where's that other clip of January the 6th? Yeah, I think I may have two more of the January the 6th of them talking about this. with testimony proving that they done broke every law and everything that you can imagine. Everything you almost can name, they've done. And nobody's being charged with a damn thing yet.
Perspective, sir, the FBI was not only involved in the actions on January 6th from within. They had, I suspect, over 200 agents embedded within the crowd, including agents, or as they would call human assets, inside the Capitol, dressed as Trump supporters, before the doors were opened. Beyond that, the FBI had embedded themselves and infiltrated online chat groups and websites and social media accounts across the country with any group that was discussing objections to COVID oppression. And the FBI, you know, effectively infiltrated those groups. And when you track the text threads and the communications within those groups and find the origins of suggestions of potential violence or an active occupation of the Capitol on January 6th, you'll find that those messages were led by members of the groups that ended up to be the FBI agents that had infiltrated the group. So the FBI's involvement was deep, not just on J6, but on the days and weeks and months prior.
And of course, the video that's just recently been released also showing the Capitol Police welcoming in people into the Capitol, not trying to keep them out as we were led to believe initially, undermining this whole insurrection narrative. Congressman, we're also now...
From my perspective, sir,
why isn't anybody being indicted? That's the only thing I want to know. Why isn't any of these people being indicted for all the crimes we know they committed? You can almost get any one of them on numerous of crimes. They've deleted and destroyed evidence, just like when Hillary was there. We could have easily indicted Hillary. Why is nobody talking about bringing the charges up against Hillary now? Because Dan Bongino, when he used to do his show, was always talking about indicting Hillary Clinton, all the stuff she did. We're going to bring her up in a few minutes, the Hildebeest. But before we do that, I want to play this other one. This is the guy talking about the testimony here.
Gentleman from Kentucky is recognized. I thank the chairman. Inspector General Horwitz, over the past 3 years, I've questioned FBI Director Wray and Attorney General Merrick Garland about the federal assets, such as confidential human sources that were present on January 6th at the Capitol. And they have continuously stonewalled me. We've got no answers whatsoever.
Now, sometimes Massey, he likes the grandstand too. Sometimes he's right, but he likes the grandstand sometimes. What I don't understand is that all these people who are senators and our congressmen, why don't they do something to refer charges so somebody can get charged with some type of crime? All they do is talk about what needs to happen, but nobody really gets charged with a crime. They like to have these big old damn hearings. I don't need no more hearings. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of time, because the only thing that happens on these hearings is that people who's on Twitter and X, or whatever you want to call it now, YouTube and Facebook and all, Instagram and all the rest of them, all they do is go get the clips of these people saying, did you see what Senator such and such said? Oh my God, he handed him his hat. And nobody ever gets indicted. Nobody ever goes to jail. They talk about it, they get worked up, because I don't know, if that makes you happy, just somebody having a quote, but nobody goes to jail. I want to see somebody arrested, because if you or I had did the same thing that these criminals did, you'd have been under prison by now.
About this from them. Now, you announced that you were going to do a review of the DOJ response and preparation, mainly preparation, I think, for January 6th. When did you start that review? When did you announce that review?
We announced it in 2021.
I don't like Horowitz either, because a lot of things that he could have actually did to indict more people, he didn't do his job either. I investigate that bastard.
But we ended up pausing it because of the ongoing criminal cases consistent.
See, that's what they like to do too. Ongoing criminal investigation, so they can stop you from investigating. And then it'll be 6 years down the line after they stop the criminal investigation, they'll say that we don't have any information on it, it's classified. So you can't look at it.
Consistent with how we perform our work, we reinitiated it last year, and I'm in the process of reviewing a draft of the report.
So 3.5 years ago, it was announced that you'd be doing this review, and we still don't have the review, do we?
Did you get that? 3.5 years ago. You've been investigating this, and we still don't have a review. Pistol whoop Horowitz. He needs to be pistol whoop. You bastard, you lying, you ain't on it. Because it don't take 3 years. I can get a bunch of 12th graders in 3 years to come up with some better information than this. All this is stonewalling. The whole system is corrupt. The whole damn thing needs to be a law-abiding citizen. The whole damn thing needs to be burnt down. As far as I'm concerned.
No, as I said, the reason is we paused the review.
He paused the review. I can't stand bastards like this. Here's another one who like to pretend like he's had such much integrity. What do you mean you paused the review? They hired you to do the damn job. And all this stonewalling by the FBI or the CIA or whatever, DOJ, pretending like it's an ongoing investigation so they don't have to talk about it, is a bunch of bull crap and hogwash, if you ask me.
Because of the ongoing criminal work that would, consistent with our practice, we don't interfere with.
I like to bring this bastard back up and let him testify on oath and says, okay, it's over with now. Now, you had a chance to investigate after all the so-called investigation was done with. Now, who did you prosecute? No one. He didn't prosecute no one because he's part of the problem. That's our problem right there. See, what they like to do is they'll just stonewall. Americans have a microwave oven attention span. If they stonewall for 3-4 years, in 3 or 4 years, you guys are going to forget about it, not me. I got an elephant remember when a bastard do something like that, and I don't forget a damn thing. I'm never going to forget. This is why I keep on bringing up stuff that Tucker Carlson said when Donald Trump lost. And then Republicans don't like me bringing it up. No other Republican will bring up what Tucker Carlson did. No. And that's why I keep bringing it up. Because you guys get mad when I bring up stuff about Tucker Carlson or Candace Owens or any other rest of Jim Jordan. Where's Jim Jordan at right now? They keep jumping off the bandwagon, on the bandwagon, off the bandwagon, on the bandwagon. And Kennedy too. All they do is talk. Do something. Throw a punch or something. Go get somebody indicted. Damn.
Ongoing criminal investigation.
So, but now that you've restarted it, do you have evidence of the number of confidential human sources that were operating on the Capitol grounds on January 6th?
Our report will include the information in that regard.
Can you tell us today how many there were? Were there more than 100?
I'm not in a position to say that, both because it's in draft form and we have not gone through the classification.
He's not in a position to say it. I bet you if you pistol whip him, I bet he can do it. Waterboard that bastard. I bet you he can come up with some information. All that nice stuff. See, people don't like me saying certain things, but I got a question for you. Has any of this nice approach gotten us anywhere? Has anybody been arrested doing things nice? All these people do it the nice way. They talk nice. Senator such and such, the good gentleman from this, the good woman from this state. Nobody has been prosecuted. You know why? Because you're too nice to them. See, they taking your kindness as a weakness, and that's why they don't ever do anything, because they know they can do any damn thing they want to, and they already know ain't nothing gonna happen. Absolutely nothing's gonna happen to them. Nothing's ever happened to them, and the reason they keep doing it because they know nothing ain't gonna happen to them. He's sitting up here talking about it went from 1 year to 3 years investigation. Now it's been what, 5-6 years? Has anybody been indicted yet? You do one little small thing, they'll throw the book at you. They will throw the freaking book at you if you do a small detail. They corrupt and destroy governments. They destroy human lives. During the lockdown with COVID, look how many lives was destroyed doing that. These freaking dictators. Now they got these crazy liberals in the street dancing, talking about no king.
Review. And so I need to be careful on what I say.
So we're 4 years in. The reason to do these reports, I think, is so we don't make this.
Why are we having a hearing if he's not going to talk? Why are we even having this hearing? He said he ain't going to say nothing. Get off the stand, fool. Take a crap and get off the toilet.
If there were any mistakes, not to make the same mistakes again, but we are just weeks away from an inauguration. We're 4 years, almost 4 years into this report. When is it going to be released?
It's certainly my hope and expectation, although I don't control this entirely because it
I will investigate him. I would investigate this SOB.
Has to go through a classification review, but certainly in the next couple of months is my hope.
Do you think, is there any consideration for the election about the release of this report? Would you delay it in order to not release it right before the election?
At this point, given the process that has to play out in terms of classification review and all of that, I'm not making any, I don't have to make any judgment about that. We're still, that still has to go on. Just to give you a sense of it, when I did the Pfizer review,
You're saying it's not even going to be done in time for before the election?
it doesn't, I doubt it would be done in time for the election.
Is it going to be done before the inauguration?
That is certainly my hope.
It's your hope. We're 4 years into it, and we know what we do know is you're going to expose that there were confidential human sources.
What is it, baby?
At the Capitol. Can you tell us today how many went into the Capitol?
No, I was not reprimanding Clever. I was telling her to do something for me about somebody else.
I'll have that information in the report. I'm not able to speak to information in there, both because it's in draft and we get a response from the department and the FBI, but also because I don't know yet what's classified and not classified.
So if they broke the law, if they went into the Capitol, which we pretty much know there were confidential human sources who went into the Capitol and right there alongside of everybody else, wouldn't they need to follow DOJ CHS protocols? And do you know if those were followed?
They should follow CHS protocols, and again, we'll include that information in the report.
Do you know how many were reimbursed for travel?
As I sit here, I don't recall the number.
But I don't recall, or you won't tell us?
Well, and if I did know it, I wouldn't be in a position to tell you, because we still have to go through.
Our country have become a joke. It really have. And this is the point, just proves it right here. We do all these special committees get together, and they always say, we have a special committee for this, and we're going to investigate this, and we're going to look into this. Nobody ever gets charged with a crime. If you and I had lie one time to the FBI, when they interview you, you go to jail immediately. Do not pass go. Do not collect your $200. Damn it. But whenever they lie, constantly lying, stonewalling, stealing, everything you can name, mishandling classified information, nothing ever happens to them. And then they get mad when you say, you want you to be nice. I'm supposed to feel sorry for a bastard who's been destroying the damn country because they get ready to die. They old. No, I don't feel sorry for you, freaking criminal. That's your man. Well, I don't think you should have said that about Jimmy Carter. He's a firecatcher. You shouldn't have said that about Jimmy Carter. Hold on a minute. Jimmy Carter is trash. He's always been trash. His wife was trash. His mammy was trash. Joe Biden, he got cancer. I'm supposed to feel sorry for that bastard. I wish I would. Sheila Jackson Lee died. No, I don't feel sorry for her. Absolutely not. When somebody that y'all know get their brains blown out and they be done, well, that's good for them, damn it, I'm so happy. Then you tell me that's not who we are. No, speak for yourself. I'm not French. That's who I am. That's not who we are. That's not who you are. Because once I know you're my enemy and you want to kill me, I'm not going to have any sympathy. Kind of like remember the video we just showed you of the fella showing up with the mask and knocking on the woman's door? See, some of y'all probably would have came out and said, well, you know, we don't know why they was doing it because it's just a joke. They're just some pranksters and stuff like that. No, you go outside and you just pump them full of lead. Let they mammy deal with that next. You knocking on people's door thinking you scaring somebody. You're not scaring me. You're going to get scared your damn self. You knock on my door acting like you want to play horror flicks, huh? You want to be Michael from Halloween, huh? Okay, then. Okay, I like Michael from Halloween, then. Let me show you what I'm going to do to you. I'm going to play Jason, then, from Friday the 13th. And I'm going to do something real bad to you since you want to play around. But anyway, I got to give some shout-outs and some thanks, and we're going to sing happy birthday before we get. Don't worry, we got quite a bit more show to go, but I didn't get a chance because Irma, is Irma in there today, baby? Did you see Irma in there? Okay. Irma, it was Irma's birthday yesterday. So we're going to do a happy birthday to Irma, and we got to give some shout outs to a couple of people who hit us up for a sponsorship. Now, some of you may say nobody else wasted their time giving shout outs to people. Well, first of all, everybody else ain't me, and I don't do what everybody else do. Second of all, they may be monetized because they play by YouTube's rules. I'm not monetized because all they do is block me. Here is a thank you to my man Mark Andrews, the sniper, who's a regular supporter. I appreciate all your support there. Why is my camera doing it? Oh, brother Mark Andrews. And just in case you don't know, Mark Andrews can hit you from 200 yards away. He'll snipe you out. We might have to hire. We had to hire you to do a couple of hits for us. No, just kidding. I just because somebody said, "Oh my God, he said he was gonna hire a sniper to kill me." Oh, they get themselves worked up liberals because they don't have a sense of humor. Demons is what I call them. Demons. What else we got here? We got hold on a minute, let me see here. We got my man Agostino DeBella. He's Italian too. Just like my man Scott is Italian. Now Scott is the Italian stallion, but we're gonna have to say Agostino DeBella. Doesn't that sound like a famous Italian dish or something? I'll be having the Agostino DeBella. It comes with pasta, extra sauce. A little, what do you call it? The garlic bread. They dip that bread in it, garlic and little spices and herbs and stuff. What you call that, baby? Aioli? Aioli. Clever's supposed to have cooked me some fish today, but she ain't cooking for me. She gonna cook it for me tomorrow. She give me the nastiest look. Because this is what happened. On Friday, she cooked herself this fancy fish with spinach in it and Florentine and stuff. And then she gonna send me a picture of it. I said, I want that right there. Ooh, I want that right there. She said, I'm kind of time. I'm gonna do it for you tomorrow. But I'm gonna get that food. That's delicious right there. But I'm gonna get it because Clever promised me she's gonna fix that for me tomorrow. Now, if she don't cook it for me tomorrow, I'm gonna tell y'all. Thank you so much, baby. She's such a. She said I'm gonna tell y'all. What you say? Also, my man. What you said, baby? Clever sure can be, but Clever can cook. I'm gonna tell you, Clever, she puts her foot into it, and she be so happy when she be cooking too. The girl can throw down in the kitchen. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. She can throw down in the kitchen and other places too. I just playing. He said, no, I'm not playing. My man, Big Boy Howard. Is Howard in there? Oh, Howard's over on our Facebook. Howard be hitting us up on Facebook, but Howard just hit us up again. And what the big boy? That's a Marine too. Cause we'll get Mark and my boy Howard to come get y'all. Howard he go hand in hand, come back, stab you to death. But Mark will hit you from an angle like he having cover. He said, "You're the man, Doc." I appreciate you, big boy Howard. Howard been with us for a while, like I said. Who else we got? We got we gonna get to Irma. Did Irma show back up? Irma, you in there? Just give us a thumb up. We finna get a happy birthday for you. I want you to be in there to make sure you're in there. Is Irma in there? Baby, let me know if you see Irma. Irma, calling for Irma. And Irma been supporting us for the last maybe 3.5 years. Irma been supporting us. Even before we even came back on YouTube, Irma was with us. I appreciate you, Irma. We gotta make sure and Miss Dana just hit us up. Miss Dana, that's the Italian state. Can I say it? Because I don't want y'all to break up and then I get blamed for something. Yeah, I'm telling you, like the other one happened. Because we had another one in there they had made a love connection, then they broke up. I can't call their name because they may get mad at me. They may get mad at me if I call them. Yeah, he may have to came back under another name or something because the woman was a little cray-cray. I'm just gonna be honest with you. She seemed like she looked cray-cray. He had to hide from her. He's incognito now. I'm not gonna call his name because I don't want to embarrass him or something like that. But Miss Dana. Oh yeah, Miss Dana says Scott and I are still together. Well, you going on with y'all little bird self then. Ooh-wee. The Italian stallion, you throw it down then, Italian. Rocky Boy is in his house, Scott. Anyway, who else we had here? We had we gotta sing a happy birthday to Miss Irma. Baby, Did she come in there? She gone? I don't see Miss Irma. Well, you're gonna have to see when you see it, Miss Irma. We're gonna have to show it to you when you see it, because she was in it earlier, and she had sent it to us yesterday and said yesterday was her birthday. They may be celebrating her birthday, but we gotta give Miss Irma a shout out and sing our favorite birthday tune to Miss Irma. I gotta give her a shout out for. Before I do that, my man Stephen Douglas. I think he's what's the military guy named Douglas that was in the World War II? God, I can't even think of his name. I just drew a blank. My man Stephen Douglas says a little something, Doc. I appreciate you. Appreciate you too, my man Stephen Douglas. Oh, there go Irma. Irma's in there. We got a happy birthday for you, Irma. Happy birthday for Miss Irma. She said yesterday was her birthday. Now you ain't gotta tell us how old you if you want to, because Clever said I was supposed to ask women their birthday. But now if you want to volunteer, you can feel free to do it now, because we got a special treat for you. Our happy birthday song. And this fella really knows how to sing. Yeah, he knows how to sing, boy. Let me see if I get our happy birthday song up in here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, sweet pea. Happy birthday, sweet pea. Happy birthday to you. May God Lord bless you. May God Lord bless you. May God Lord bless you. Happy birthday, sweet pea. Don't worry about nothing. It get better, trust me. Happy birthday, sweet pea. I love you, sweet pea.
Happy birthday, Miss Irma. God bless you. Thank you, Miss Irma. Thank you, and God bless you. Hope you have many more, you and the family. God bless Miss Irma. Now, we got I think we got Hillary. And I put the video up about the heifers in the city trend. Is it city trend? Baby? What? Is it city trend? Yeah. But for some reason, the music wasn't playing, so we're going to get back to that. Don't worry. We're going to get back to that. Them heifers in there acting like a bunch of monkeys in city trend, and they don't like you talking about that, but I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to make fun of them, too. But I want to bring up Hillary first. Hillary, the Hildebeest. Why hasn't Hillary been, I want to know why Hillary did not, nobody's trying to indict Hillary. That's what I like to know. Nobody's trying to indict Hillary. So you remember when she was mishandling the classified information, right? Here's Hillary talking about it back then.
Arguments. So that's all I could say. I'm not, I have no idea. That's why we turned it over. What, like with a cloth or something? Well, no.
She says you wiped down on the cloth. She really don't know, but her people know how to clean the server, because Hillary don't even know how to make coffee. She admitted that other people got to make coffee. She's such an elitist that she can't even make her own damn coffee. One of her higher hands said one time, Hillary don't even know how to work a coffee pot. This Hildebeest don't even know how to work, but she know how to slap you around and cuss Bill out and cuss out the Secret Service, because the Secret Service says no first lady was ever nastier than Hillary Clinton. She was cussing her. They would say, good morning, Madam First Lady, and she said, get the F out of my face. She would cuss them out regularly. This is what the Secret Service said. She's a nasty bitch. Just gonna say it.
I don't know how it works digitally at all. I do not have any. Ed, I know you want to make a point, and I can just repeat what I have said. In order to be as cooperative as possible, we have turned over the server. They can do whatever they want to with the server to figure out what's there or what's not there. That's for the people investigating it to try to figure out. But we turned over everything that was work related, every single thing.
Wait a minute. She said they turned over everything. Oh, Irma says she's 59. Yeah. Me and Irma is the same age. We may be twins. Me and Irma is the same age, 59. Can you believe that? Well, happy birthday. Hope you have 59 more, Ms. Irma. That'd be your man, make you 118, right? If my math serves me right. 59 is 118, right? Look at that math. Boy, that boy is cold on that math. Yeah, we're gonna do a little singing later because Clever keep begging me.
Personal.
No, Clever, not right now.
Stuff we did not. I had no obligation to do so and did not. Thank you all. Thank you all very much.
You lying heifer, you. Lying heifer.
Nobody talks to me about it.
You lying heifer.
To say that Republicans would express outrage if the shoe were on the other
Watch this.
foot with the same set of facts. But let's also remember the Democrat wall of support for Hillary Clinton's use of a private, unsecure server.
But that Brad Armstrong said she paid a fine for not releasing everything. Not only that, remember, Brad, that she got a penalty for the whole Russian collusion thing because she was hiding money where the money was paid for, some kind of campaign finance penalty, and the media didn't even talk about it. This dirty skank here. Matter of fact, if you remember that Hillary was a sugar mama, I keep like to remind people of this. Hillary's girlfriend, Bill's girlfriend in college said that when Bill Clinton, I almost want to go get that paper because she wrote a whole article about it, did an interview and everything. Bill Clinton had a girlfriend in college, a regular looking woman, but Hillary in college used to wear some Buster Brown shoes, the woman said. She said Hillary Clinton was sweaty and musty. She stank. And she says that she looked so unkempt that she thought it was a joke when they told her that Bill Clinton was dating Hillary Clinton. She said, "Is this the woman you're dating, Hillary? Hillary is the woman you're dating, Bill?" She said she thought it was a joke because Hillary was so unattractive. But then she said that they found out that Hillary was paying Bill Clinton even in college. She was a sugar mama in college. Now, Bill was always a rapist, but Hillary was more of a communist in college than Bill was. Bill was just chasing the poo nanny everywhere he went because that's who Bill is. But the woman says that Hillary Clinton had hairy toes because she had some brown shoes on with her toes out, and it was like Bigfoot because she had hair all on her toes. And she said she was sweaty and funky. She had an odor to her because she didn't like to bathe. So the way you see Hillary Clinton dressing now in these pantsuits is how she used to dress in college. Now, when she became, when Bill Clinton was the Arkansas governor, they tried to clean her up a little bit. They tried to dress her up a little bit because she used to be some mountain goat smelling funky heifer from, I don't know where she was from. I don't know where she was from. Some funky woman, some funky piece of trailer trash from the trailers with some hairy toes and everything else. That's the problem.
For official government emails and attachments. Yeah, I remember all of that. As the AP noted at the time, 47 emails contained CIA information related to specific agency personnel or agency matters, and that the server was vulnerable to hacking by foreign adversaries. Nevertheless, her party rallied to her defense. And to this day, it maintains she did nothing wrong. Of course, in her own act of glaring hypocrisy, Hillary weighed in an exclusive interview with the esteemed foreign policy magazine, Glamour. As if that woman has a scintilla of credibility on any issue related to national security. Exactly what is her list of successes? From Haiti to Benghazi, she was a total disaster. But the reality of the situation here, I think, actually is fairly straightforward. When you look at these texts in their entirety, and of course more were released today, they show a serious and thoughtful group of advisors trying to carry out the clear wishes of...
Now, before we finish that, Steak just brought to my attention. I want to look over our Rumble. There is Darlene, and I know I didn't get what her husband was. She said they've been married for 50 years. Ooh-wee. Wait a minute, Darlene. We're going to stop the presses for this one right here. Married 50 years. Can we get you, if you don't mind, just your husband's first name? Because we want to get this. I'm gonna pull up a special anniversary song. What's the name? Tony saying anniversary. That's it, right? Okay, yeah. It's your anniversary, yeah. We're gonna do that for Darlene and her. Oh, Darlene Allen. Oh, that's her name. But if you can give it, unless that's her husband's name, Allen is her last name. That's something to be commended, there, ain't it? 50 years, my God. Woo! I bet y'all know each other very well. Darlene, Miss Darlene Allen. I'm glad. I'm gonna have to get that. Hold on a minute now. We got to stop the press for this one. 50-year anniversary is today. Oh no, we're gonna have to celebrate that with y'all. Matter of fact, hold on a minute. I'm gonna get a special song for that one. It's your anniversary. Oh yeah, I got that one. Did she give us a name yet, Miss Darlene? Celebrating her and her husband is celebrating 50 years. 50 years. Woo! Man, that's beautiful.
You guys, I get more compliments from my laundry sauce than anything. Laundry sauce?
Wait a minute, that's a commercial. Miss Darlene, this is gonna be for y'all. It's your anniversary. Anniversary. And Miss Darlene, I want to put her husband name, but I'm gonna put Miss Darlene if she don't want to give, I understand. But I want to put her husband name on. We're gonna give her and her husband a 50-year anniversary. That's something to be celebrated, especially in this day and time. Lord have mercy. Steak said, I couldn't even put up with me for 50 years. Hell, I have a hard time putting up with me for 59 years. You ain't lying about that, Steak. I mean, 50 years of putting up with somebody, you got to, that is a blessing. I'm telling you right now. I didn't even see it. I'm glad that, because Steak had, and I heard my phone ring, but I thought it was something else and it went off because this thing be going off all the time. Steak just, but they may be celebrating, they may be dancing or something. Ain't no telling you, know. I want to say it. Leave that alone. All right, I'm gonna give it because they can see it later then. But we want to give a special happy anniversary to Miss Darlene and her husband, 50 years. Ooh, that is something there. Yeah, that's something else. Huh? Who? Yeah, we did do it. Can we do it? Lisa Bates, did we wish you a happy birthday? I think we did. Didn't we sing, Lisa? Your birthday was October the 3rd. Did we give you a happy birthday? Shout out Lisa Bates, our sister out of Illinois. Okay, I gotta give Miss Darlene. I'm gonna put it on Rumble so they can see it, even though they said no, we didn't. We did not give Lisa Bates a happy birthday. Oh, no. Lord have mercy, Lisa. We apologize. It's probably Steak, Clever, and Stacy Michaels, the old bag, and Hemp. It's their fault. It's their fault, Lisa, because we didn't see it. They supposed to remind me. The moderator should have reminded me. Lisa Bates even shows up on Sundays on our spiritual broadcast, and we didn't. We got to do it. We got to do a special happy birthday to Lisa Bates too. We're gonna get back to our story. Don't worry about that. She's 62 years young. I heard that. Lisa Bates said, if you see her, so she says she's young and ready to mumble. Our sister Lisa Bates. All right, wait a minute. We got to. I want to just. This is for our. Then we're going to sing a happy birthday again to Lisa Bates, our sister. But this is for Miss Darlene Allen, her and her husband, 50-year anniversary.
Grace and Tracy will be 61 tomorrow.
Okay. We're gonna do that at the same time, then. Y'all remember this? It's our anniversary. Anniversary. I can't let it play all the way through because YouTube will block the video. It's our anniversary. Anniversary. 50 years. God bless you, Miss Darlene. And I hope you and your husband have 50 more. So we got Lisa Bates and who else?
Gracie Tracy.
Gracie Tracy.
She'll be 61 tomorrow.
Gracie Tracy will be 61 tomorrow. And Lisa Bates is 62 on October the 3rd.
Right.
Oh, y'all still youngsters then.
Yeah.
Y'all still youngsters.
They almost grown.
Y'all almost grown. Y'all keep it up. Y'all will be almost grown. Okay, we got to get Lisa Bates. You know, we're gonna do our traditional one that we already did, but I want to. What else we got? We got yeah, I'm gonna get the is that Stevie Wonder? Little Stevie. Let me see if it comes up here.
It's your chance to be Mr. Wonderful. You can invest.
Oh, shut up. This is for our sister Lisa Bates and Gracie Tracy. Both of them, 61 and 62. They're not even middle age yet. I mean, as a matter of fact, y'all got like 30 more years to go before y'all even start living.
Happy birthday.
Come on. Dun, 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 dun. I just realized I had my face blocked off the screen the whole time I was running my mouth. You know that Stevie Wonder used to make some bad music, you know, before he lost his mind, became liberal, before he was blind physically. I was against saying that Stevie Wonder was completely blind. I don't think he's completely blind now. And I never thought I would say that because he's done a whole bunch of suspicious stuff now. Happy birthday. All right. Now we gotta play our little song for Gracie Tracy. You know our favorite song. Our favorite song. And Lisa Bates. Miss Lisa Bates. I can't believe Lisa Bates, we let you go that long right there, but blame it on the moderators, Lisa Bates. It's their fault. It's not my fault. It's my fault. It's their fault, not mine. Like I blame everything on Club. We blame it on all the moderators now. It's all y'all fault. Not my fault. Blame Stacy, the old bag, Clever, Steak, and Hemp. It's their fault. That's what they should have told me.
I did not know.
Well, see, Clever told me she didn't know. It's their fault. They supposed to tell me. You know I'm forgetful. I forget words to songs all the time. Y'all can't expect me to remember.
Miss Davis said she blamed Steak.
Happy birthday, Sweet Pea. Happy birthday, Sweet Pea. Happy birthday to you. May our good Lord bless you. May our good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. Happy birthday, Sweet Pea. Don't worry about nothing.
Don't worry about nothing.
It get better, trust me. Happy birthday, Sweet Pea. I love you, Sweet Pea.
He did like this, right? Don't worry about nothing. He did his finger like this. Don't worry about nothing. Well, happy birthday to Gracie Tracy and Lisa Bates. May you have many, many more. And happy anniversary to Miss Darlene and her husband. Hope you guys have been as a blessing to be married to somebody for 50 years. Woo! I'm not gonna say that one. Oh my God. All right, we got to get back to the Hildebeest. The Hildebeest. Now here's the Hildebeest. Lying, but I remember when what's that outfit name that has been trying to get information? I can't remember. Here it is. I forgot.
Judicial Watch President Tom Fitton here with a special report on the.
Yeah, Judicial Watch, Tom Fitton. He's been trying to get the information on Hillary for many, many years. Every administration, including the Trump administration, will not release the damn information. Somebody may need to ask why.
The missing Hillary Clinton emails, the 33,000 emails that were never returned to the State Department. Well, Judicial Watch has uncovered that the FBI was only able to retrieve 5,000 of those 33,000 emails, which means that 28,000 government emails are still missing thanks to Hillary Clinton's deleting them or otherwise withholding them from the American people. We're fighting the State Department right now in federal court. In fact, we'll be back in court again this week.
Now ask yourself this: why hasn't the FBI under Kash Patel and Dan Bongino came up with this information yet? That's what you need to ask yourself. Why haven't they released it? We know why the Biden or the Joe Biden administration didn't release it, but why haven't they released it?
Asking the courts for relief, demanding that the State Department take more steps to try to retrieve the Clinton emails that have been lawlessly withheld from the American people.
Now, you got to ask yourself why. Well, it's obvious what reason Hillary had a server in her restroom in the first damn place. Is the only reason you have a server in your restroom is you're trying to hide something. And you remember Uma, who's now married, it used to be Hillary's girlfriend, because she like men and women, but she like crazy men. Like she was the one who was dating Anthony Weiner. His name says it all, Anthony Weiner. I mean, you can't even make this up. A man named Anthony Weiner was paying with his wiener with little kids and sending out text messages. And Uma was hiding classified documents on Anthony Weiner's laptop. We found this out. And the FBI let Uma and everybody off the hook, and nobody got charged. They didn't give up any more information. It was covered. They gave them full immunity. Can't make this stuff up. To this day, nobody went to jail for that. Hillary's still running her power hole. One of the worst mistakes that Donald Trump made is when he said Hillary Clinton suffered enough. Hillary Clinton will suffer enough when she's dead in her grave. That's when she'll be suffered enough. When she's in hell, that's when she'll be suffering enough. Because she is, if you send Hillary down to the devil and let her marry the devil would ask the Lord for mercy. Because she is an evil woman, always have been evil. Now, I want to bring up, because I want to get to our ghetto queens. We're going to get to them in a few minutes. But I still couldn't get over speaking of, remember I was telling y'all they're having the No Kings rally with all these nut jobs. There's a dead body in the middle of the street in Portland, and Rick Mars has set in, and the guy's reporting with the dead body right here. He said, we didn't call 911, we didn't call everybody. They won't even show up. And all these people walking by, they're so concerned about the illegal immigrants, all the illegal immigrants not being able to stay here, even though they broke in the country. But here's a dead body in the middle of the damn street, and nobody
Behind me is a man's body that's been here for several hours.
Dead body there for several hours. But these same lunatics acting like they care so much about the damn illegals. A bunch of these people are paid protesters, but we need to start cracking down on this. This is absurd.
We've watched hundreds of people walk by and not even notice. We called 911, but still there's no response. So right in front of me is...
Look at it. Rick Mars, full Rick Mars has set in.
A dead body. Clutching in his left hand is foil. So this is very clearly a fentanyl overdose.
Fentanyl overdose. Now, you think that the country really cares about the citizens of this country with all the damn fentanyl they're allowed to come in this damn country? Fentanyl kills way more than gun violence. But why are they? See, they're upset because some liberal DEI hire got upset because Donald Trump was blowing up these Venezuelan boats is trying to bring over fentanyl, and he said he was going to resign. Nobody cares if you resign, clown. All this fentanyl coming in, and fentanyl, you can just touch fentanyl the worst way. Now, there's ways that fentanyl is supposed to have been medically prescribed to some people, but fentanyl is very dangerous. You can touch fentanyl and it'll kill you. Here we have all of these zombies being killed. You know why? Because the left want you hooked on drugs. The left wants you to die. They don't do anything to stop these drug overdose. What they did is they open up places to give you fresh needles and fresh ways that you can do your damn drugs so you can die. The worst thing can happen to the left mind of these communists if people get off of drugs and open up their damn eyes and realize who the real enemy is. I mean, this is absurd here.
What's also really crazy is hundreds of people have walked by the last hour because we're waiting on emergency services and they've yet to show. And so this person is...
When Rigor Morris set in, you remember when Charlie Kirk got shot? His hand stayed like this. When Rigor Morris set in, you don't move it. Matter of fact, it's sometimes they had to do. Remember that? We was watching a special. Clever now, you must remember this special. What? The guy who was in that van who murdered that young lady when she came from that drunk from the club. Remember that show we was watching? And the young lady, the man put in the van, and I said that young man is the one who killed her. Me and Clever was watching the show. It was a reality show. He had a white van. The daddy went in and interviewed him. Remember that he called the daddy, he left a text message? Yeah. Remember what he said he had to do? He said Rick Morris was shut in. He had to hold her hand down in order to close the cooler. He had to put tape around it because it wouldn't close. No, if Rick Morris set in. I know that. If Rick Morris set in before you lay down, I don't know, they're going to stiff your body.
Been completely motionless, and it's like literally nobody has noticed.
They don't care. This is one thing you're going to understand about the left. People really think that these people who get on TV and talk about what they want to do for you, they don't give a damn about you. They don't care if Americans die. They don't care if children die. They don't care if the, quote, blacks or the Latinos die. They don't care about the women or nothing. They're technically allowing men to beat the hell out of women in sports now. These are the ones talking about they care about women's rights and everything else. I've never seen such evil people in all my life. These people are always pretending like they really care about your well-being. But I'm going to be honest with you, they don't give a damn about you. This is a well-known fact. I've known this for years. And I'm finally glad that some people are starting to catch up to understand that they don't give a damn about you. Now, I forgot. You know, and I got to apologize to Kimberly because the other day when we was on live, and I just had remembered that when we was doing it, I didn't give her a shout out, but she just hit us up again. And I forgot to do it the other day. So I want to give a shout out to Miss Kimberly. And we're praying for you and your family still, Miss Kimberly. I hope your business is doing better too. Let me give you a shout out first. Miss Kimberly. God bless you, Miss Kimberly. We're in a crazy times now because it seems like more people care about the things that's not really that important. And like they'll get mad. Like the video we're going to show you in a few minutes of these heifers inside this city trend, jumping on top of the counter, acting like monkeys. And then they don't want you calling them monkeys. Well, this is my viewpoint. Whether you white, Latino, whatever, if you act like a monkey, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to call you a monkey. And I don't care who gets mad. If you act like a gorilla, I'm going to call you a gorilla. And they will say the most harsh thing. Clever is my witnesses. She's even witnessed this. The way they shadow banned me so many times, she can't even see stuff they was shadow banned. But at the same time, she happened to be watching this interview. And I've been telling you guys about this kind of interview. The women are on YouTube describing their sexual activities. They're talking about the most disgusting things that you could possibly talk about. Mm-hmm. And they don't give them absolutely no bans, no strikes, nothing. They go in detail, spitting in the mouth, eating out of the buttholes, anything you can name that's filth. They let them talk about it on YouTube, and then they got the nerve to talk about their community standards. pegging each other. The women, if you know what pegging is, the woman sticking it in the man and stuff in the rear, putting on stuff, sticking it. I didn't even know what pegging was. But they're talking about this kind of stuff right on these social media platforms, and ain't nobody's doing anything about it. But I come on here and say something about facts and truth and call a monkey a monkey. Remember the video we did about Mr. Lady? I got a strike for that, even though he looks like a gorilla. He looks like a gorilla. They say I can't call him a gorilla. I guess that's racially motivated, even though I'm black. They say it was racially motivated. I got a strike for saying that Michelle Obama's husband, her brother is a freaking queer. I forgot what else I said about it in the video, but they got really upset about it. Even though he is a flaming queer. And somebody said he's married, and your point is, so is Barack Obama, and nobody likes stiff ones more than Barack Obama. What you say, Clever? Oh, no, you say. But here is. I want to bring up this story right here because these baboons here are on here acting a plumb fool. Now we did a video earlier, but they took out the music. Wait a minute, let me get my music ready because I want to play that. Let me get. I gotta get my setup right here. Matter of fact, I'll just let it play through while I'm getting that because I'm gonna play it more than one time anyway. These lunatics on here acting a plumb fool in a freaking. Technically, it's almost like because City Tree and sell clothing and stuff too, right? A whole bunch of cheap like stuff, right? And I'm not trying to knock them. Everybody got their own thing, but hey. And I do got another video of a woman. I almost want to do a separate video. I might still do a separate video, but this woman is talking to her mom. This girl, is talking to her mama, and her mama is scared of her. I mean, the most disrespectful ways you could talk. I got quite a bit of them that I really want to show you, but I don't know if we have time tonight because Clever said she got to go get her beauty rest. Now watch this right here.
Shut the fuck up. Let's go. Y'all wrong for that. Yes, bitch.
Huh? Oh, see, that's another thing. Clever just brother. They act even worse when they're on camera. See, they're acting like this. This is right in Houston, Texas. Bunch of farm animals right here. And I don't mean to insult the farm animals. Now, I don't know why this woman who works there went outside, but if I see a bunch of wild animals outside, like a bears and wolves and stuff, I'm not going to go outside with the wild animals. I'm going to stay inside. Preferably, I have me a pistol in there. But she goes outside, but see, I bet she a white liberal because she thinks she can tame these monkeys. But she went outside and the monkey jumped right on her too, boy. The monkeys jumped right on her and started beating her. And look at the security guard. The security guard holds the door open so he can see her getting her ass whooped. I mean, this is crazy right here.
Yes.
Look.
It's City Training.
Buy
me clothes every day. Fuck is you doing? Fuck is you doing? Fuck is you doing? I come in this store every day. Got me and my little girl something every day at this bitch. I'm finna throw the fuck up. Hey, y'all playing with me.
Now, I got to rewind it. Yeah, she got green hair. Now, I want you to understand something because you don't speak the language of these baboons, but I do speak. I'm very familiar with that because I got a PhD in ghetto vernacular. And I understand these people. Now, you got to realize every time one of them gets loud, they got to clap their hand and let you know, I'm about this. I'm about this. I come in here every day, every day. See, they got to do all of that. You talk about play with me, all the ghetto vernacular, acting like a bunch of monkeys. Now, the first monkey you're going to see going to jump on the counter. Now, watch this monkey right here. Watch the monkey jump on the counter. Look at that. Did you see that? Wait a minute. I need to go get some monkeys because I want to show you how monkeys really act. Because I didn't see monkeys be more tame than this. Hold on. Yeah, I don't speak Monkeynese. Clever says you don't speak Monkeynese, but I'm familiar with the Monkeynese language. Hold on a minute. Let me see some monkeys in the jungle fighting. I'm gonna see how they act. See, is there any different? Because we don't want to. Oh, that monkey got on the boat. Oh, that was a mongoose. I think we showed this one before too. These monkeys right here trying to fight the. Boy, these some tough looking monkeys. Why are you around these monkeys, man? Wait a minute, I'm gonna let y'all see this. Hold on a minute. Now I feel safe around these real monkeys right here because these are real monkeys. This look like some kind of security guard. He just said the monkey. If I'm gonna take off, run. I'm gonna get away from these damn monkeys. I don't mess with wild animals. I just don't. You can call me coward or whatever. I don't mess with wild animals. Watch this right here. This fella is standing up here and these monkeys is jumping up against him. Fool, you better run. Trying to act tough. I'm not gonna try to act tough. I'm gonna turn into a straight bitch when it comes to a monkey. Crazy. I'm running from a monkey, man. I don't mess with monkeys. Strong as hell, man. Watch this. Look at this. So this dude is I don't know why you get here because first of all, if I'm gonna be out here and I'm some kind of security, I'm gonna have a gun.
What is that?
These are not really monkeys. These are what you call them other ones they call not chimpanzees, orangutans. He look more like orangutans. Watch this. They jumping up against him. Fool, you better run. You got a gun. He's trying to call for backup. They're pushing him. It's 3 of them. What the hell is going on? See, I'm not even riding through there. He grabbed his pants leg. He said, what you want to do? What you want to do? He said, you want some of this? Look at him. Look at him. Man, what you out here standing up for, fool? You better get out of here. See, he knew it was monkeys out here. He shouldn't take his monkey ass out of here. He knew the monkeys was out here. Why are you out there with the monkeys? Look at me, look at it. Now, I'm gonna show you some more monkeys out here fighting against monkeys now. They'll eat your face, the monkeys will. Look at this. They're fighting each other. Look at this. Go down. I heard of it. See, there's no way I'm gonna be nowhere in this vicinity. I'm not drilling a drive-through park with wild animals. I don't go around wild animals. It is. Now, I wanted to show you that to show you something. Now, I want you to tell me what the difference is. Now, let's go back to our clip here. Now, you tell me what the difference is. Let's rewind it. Let's see what the difference is.
You need that, bitch. You need that. Come on. Shut the fuck up. Let's go.
See what she told the security guard? Right in his face. Told him to shut the F up. Tell me this right here. Why in the hell do they have a security guard who doesn't do security? If you're not, first of all, if you're going to be a security guard, you might well be armed because if you're in the hood and you're not armed, you asking to get weak, but a beat down put on you. The reason that he won't do anything, because guess what? If he do something to them right now, guess what the chimp's going to go do? The chimp's going to go home and get Punky in them, which is none but another. These are really like the male chimps. Yeah. If they come back with the male chimps, it's going to be gunplay and everything. Yeah. I'm telling you what's going to happen. I already know these people. Now, I don't know why the woman who works on the inside, why she go outside. This would be the equivalent of me running out there. You see all those wild monkeys that we just showed you? You think I'll run them in the middle of them and say, y'all stop it? There's no way I'm going to do that. You going outside, you asking to get a beat down put on you because you're not going to be able to tame these animals. Watch this. Notice the security guard is holding the door, watching her get beat. Why is he a security guard?
Y'all wrong for that.
Saying y'all is wrong for that. Now you think they finished? No. The woman is going to see them coming. I don't know why she go outside. I mean, I don't know. For the love of me, see, the only reason I can see her going outside if you had a pistol. Now, if you're going to go outside, the only other reason I see that she may went outside, I bet she's a white liberal. Because white liberals be saying, well, let's go outside and talk to Shaniqua and them. Shaniqua and them, they would, if I go outside and tell them that I'm for you, I'm for Black Lives Matter. I'm Black Lives Matter too. I support George Floyd. That's what the dumb liberals be actually thinking.
Yes, bitch. You want to talk out like that? Yes.
See, look, you want to talk out like that?
And City Trend every day. Body clothes every day.
See, she pushed in the back. You see her? She's, I'm going to come up and push you in the back. Watch this.
You want to talk out like that? Yes. And City Trend every day. Body clothes every day.
She ran up in there. She saw her coming, but she said, I'm going to get inside right here. Now, why? She going to say, come in and say, I come in here with my daughter every day. I buy me clothes. Who goes to City Trend every day in the first damn place? Monkeys. Nobody goes to City Trend every day unless you get up. Probably stealing out of there every day too. That's what you're probably doing. Because you acting like she got big, I'm popping it real big time. Nobody goes to any store every day. That's stupid anyway.
Fuck is you doing?
What the F is you doing? What the F is you doing? And you got to clap your hands when you do it. Clap your hands, everybody. If you got what it takes. Because I'm Curtis Blow, and I want you to know that these are the brag. Do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do.
Fuck is you doing? Fuck is you doing? I come in this store every day. Got me and my little girl something every day at this bitch.
I'm finna throw the fuck
And y'all playing with me.
What is that? She come in here every day and buy stuff for her people every day. How you like that? Every day. See, I don't mean to insult the monkeys that we just saw. But see, as I tried to do in our video earlier, because they wouldn't let y'all listen to it, I said they need to listen to a little of that OJs. I better turn that down some, because YouTube gonna get me for sure. That's what I was trying to let y'all listen to today. That OJ's right there. That's one Clever been begging me to sing for the last 2 days. I said, hold on a minute, baby. Hold on a minute. I'll sing for you, girl, but you got to be patient with me. Because last time I started singing this song, she just started taking off her clothes. I don't mean to. Darling, baby. See, you notice how mellow that music is? See, we need to play this kind of mellow music with these beasts. See, if you play this around real monkeys, they'll even get calm if you play that OJ's. Yeah. You're my darling, you're my darling, darling baby. I said you're everything that a man could ever hope for in a woman. Look at that. See, they need to listen to this kind of music. See, that other music be getting them real, like, crunk up. I'm so hood. We used to listen to rap music. We didn't act like this. Just like we can watch a gangster movie with the mobs or the mafia, and we don't have to go out and try to do it. But these dumbasses act just like what they see. See, they like to listen to these little rappers who be making them act a damn fool. Ooh. Ooh. My darling, darling. You know how he said, ooh, you're my darling. You're my sweet and tender love. Sweet and tender love. And they know when they come out, you're a very special lady. I say you're the one. You're the one. Y'all just if y'all hear the way Clever be begging me to sing, she trying to act like, yeah, she be begging me. Cause see, if they listen to a little of that OJ's, maybe it won't act like this. Now we got a couple more monkeys after with this. This ain't the only monkeys we saw. I want you to listen to how this mother lets her children talk to her. I had never seen nothing like this in my life. I don't know no mothers that would possibly let their children talk to them like the way these children was talking to women. And she said she called CPS on her own children. I'm not calling CPS on my children, because if my children act like this in here, they're going to be going to the morgue. If my kids would have tried this with me, I'm not tolerating no kid talking like this to me in my freaking house.
I'm scared for my life.
Watch this. Watch this. Now, notice that the little heifer, I don't know, she might be 12 or 13. First of all, take that hood off in my damn house, heifer. That's your freaking mouth. You think this is?
I'm scared for my life, Facebook. I'm scared for my life, Judge. I didn't have my daughters beat me.
Now, this is the mother back here saying she feared for her life because her daughters be beating her up. You know what? You need to get your ass whooped if you let your children whoop your ass in your house. You need an ass whooping, because if you had discipline in the proper way when they was growing up, I don't care if they grow to be 6'7", they would never even try it with you. That means these are kids who ain't being raised. They're being raised in the urban jungle, the concrete jungle. That's why they act like that.
Put my hair out, bite on me, scratch me up, almost send me to jail. I'm in juvenile court all the time. Got children.
She's in juvenile court all the time. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is this? You in juvenile court all the time.
Services cases open all the time.
Only thing I do is fight.
Like,
that's the only thing I do is fight. That's all I do is fight. I never fight.
That's what makes them proud of
I never graduated.
They want to beat me up.
I never stopped you.
Can you stop or you break the goddamn table?
Don't go hell. Don't go shit at me. I don't give a fuck about it. Stop. Don't shit at me. Bro, you like you friendly because I'm punching you.
You ain't gonna do shit to me.
No, I don't care about your house. I don't care.
Thank you.
But you ain't just say shit when she do.
I just talked. Girl, get off my nail. I just talked.
If one of my brothers or sisters or me or anybody growing up in my neighborhood would have tried this with their mother, if the mother didn't bury you, the daddy would have buried you for sure. You'd be in the graveyard. This would never be tolerated. But I bet you the father's nowhere around right now. I guarantee you the father's not around. Anybody who allowing their kids to act like this now, notice the other daughter's the one videotaping. They start getting it cussing in front of their mama. I'm just going to be honest with you. I just think it's disrespectful to cuss in front of your parents. I'm 59. I've never cursed in front of my mother to this day. Before my dad died, I never did that. I just don't do it. It's out of respect.
I told you not to throw that. Then I did. Why did you hit me? Why are you hitting me? Why are you getting me? You're the only one who gets hysterical. You are so hysterical. I'm disappointed. I don't fuck with you. I'm disappointed with you. Exactly. So you okay with that? If you okay with that, well, you can walk away.
The way this monkey is hollering. This is irritating as hell. I couldn't even hardly believe this video. I mean, this is amazing to me that she told me she got to go down to court for her kid. Why are they still in your house? Because if they're that grown, they can do all this. Why they in your house? Because you ain't coming back to my house. No kid is talking like that to me and gonna ever live back in my house. We're not gonna get over it. We're not moving on to nothing else. No kid who acts like this gonna ever stay in my house. I don't care. They can't even apologize after acting like this. This is too far. You want to know what's wrong with our society right now? This is a prime example. First of all, there's fatherless homes. There's no fathers in the home. And these women always talking about they don't need a man, they don't need to do this and don't do that right there. Look at this. I don't know no child that I knew when we grew up would have possibly tried this. You wouldn't have no teeth in your mouth. It ain't gonna never get to this point because the first time she raised her voice in the house, boom, she'd have got knocked out. All your teeth would have been knocked out of your mouth. I was working with a guy one time, and he said, I told Clever this story the other day. This fella says that he started dating a woman and she had kids. He said when he was raised, he didn't believe in the kids talking back and smarting off. He says, but I think the son, when they first started dating, I think the boy was like 10. He said he had some bad habits, but he would mostly be able to discipline the boy. And if you're going to marry somebody else and they living under the roof and the man is taking care of it, and the man has to make the kids respect the woman and the woman has to make the kids respect the man. Other than that, y'all don't need to get married because the partnership that comes first is the husband and the wife over anything. And that's what people don't understand. So the fella says that he explained this to the woman. He told her that the boy gets disrespectful with him, and that's not going to work with him. There's going to be a problem. She said, no. He said, so the boy started getting worse and worse. He said he was trying to overlook some of it. I think he said the boy had, when he got to be 14, the boy was going to try the man. And he said it was out of reaction that he did it. He said he was sitting down on the sofa. This is the fellow told me this in person. He told me. He said he was sitting down like this right here. He said the boy was walking across there or something. He said he used to like play them video games all the time. He said he was walking across the floor. And the next thing you know, he said he told the boy not to do something. And he said the boy told him something to the effect, shut the F up. And he said he was paying all the bills in the house. And the boy told him to shut the F up. He said before he knew it, the boy was knocked out. He said like I had a blackout or something. He said he rose up. He said he hit him so hard he knocked him completely out. He said his wife came out of the room. He said, what happened? He said, I knocked that little bastard out. That's what happened. He got knocked out. You got a problem with that? Because if you got a problem with that, he said, I'll leave right now, but I'm not going to let no boy talk to me like that in my damn house. He said, a woman says, no, I don't have a problem with. She went back in the room. Guess what the boy learned how to do? He learned how to shut his damn mouth. Because you women need to stop protecting the boy, because eventually every boy starts smelling himself. And eventually you're going to have to put some on them. Now, I'm not saying no mother can ever raise a boy, because sometimes there's a circumstance that she can't help. Maybe some man ran off or whatever, a man died, anything can happen. I'm not saying, but I'm saying if you're going to have a man, you cannot let this boy be disrespecting that he's the man of the house. He's still a child. Don't you forget that. And these women need to stop trying to act like this. But this is a little girl, so the mother should be able to handle a young lady. But you know what? The reason she act like this is because she didn't saw something in the mother. She don't got no respect for her mother, because nobody acting like this in front of their mother. Just listen to this.
I don't want your apologies. What you on my dad? I don't want no apology. I don't want no apology from you. I don't want no apology from you. Yes, you did. No, I don't want no.
She just pushed her mother. She just put her hands on her mother and pushed her like she gonna make you take an apology. Now, I got a question for, quote, black community. All you ones who's always talking. Is this white supremacy right here? Is white supremacy causing this? Is this got something to do with the white supremacy or slavery? Is this because of slavery too? Because I'm older than this girl and I know better than this right here. And so if slavery was the problem, I think I should have been have the same reaction or whatever. Because my daddy would have got that 44 and blew a hole in my chest if I tried this one. Look at this. I mean, look at this monkey. It's freaking monkey.
All right, I was careful my life.
They got that orange juice on the counter too. That's that I forgot the name. We used to that off-name juice they got right there. It's bad for your teeth too.
I had my daughters beat me up, put my hair out.
She said her daughters beat her up and pull her hair. You know what? That's good for you. You need to get an ass whipping from your daughters if you allow them to beat you up and pull your damn hair.
Oh, bite on me, scratch me up.
They bite on her and scratch her. Now watch what the little one with the hoodie on says. She said, all I do is fight. Are you serious? I mean, what? I can't even relate to this kind of stuff right here. This is absurd right here. You want to know what's wrong with the country? It ain't got nothing to do with no white supremacy. It ain't got nothing to do with Donald Trump being a racist or a fascist. It's got something to do with people not raising their damn kids. The reason the crime rate is up is because people not raising their damn kids. And see, there used to be a healthy fear of God in all households. Even if one of the parents didn't go to church, there was a healthy fear of God. Nobody was going to say anything using the Lord's name in vain or something, not in the house. You couldn't even say lie in the house. If you said lie, that was considered as profanity. Lie was profanity when we grew up.
All my senior jail. I'm in juvenile court all the time. Got children's services cases open all the time. Only thing I do is fight. That's the only thing I do is fight. That's all I do is fight. I never graduated. That's what makes them proud of themselves. I never graduated. They want to beat me up. I never stopped you. Can you stop or you break your goddamn table? Don't go hell. Don't throw shit at me. I don't give a fuck about no. Stop throwing shit at me.
It is.
Bro, you like you ready because I punch you.
Yep.
You like just told you not to throw that. Then I did. Why did you hit me? Why are you hitting me? Why are you getting me?
This is outrageous. This is completely outrageous right here. Now, the mother should be embarrassed, but the mother is talking like she's going to get some sympathy or some, because the mother is saying that she's always down at juvenile court because her kids bite on her and pull her hair out. Good for you. Because if you're stupid enough to let a child that you're raising bite on you and pull your damn hair out, you need to be bit on and your hair pulled out. I'm not going to tolerate no kid of mine pulling my hair. Matter of fact, if you raise your kids right, you ain't got to never worry about them studying up like this. Kids be normal, they can get away with it. But if you raise them in this type of environment where all you do is sit around and probably cuss and do everything you can, there's some men probably running in and out, wetting that kitty cat up or something like that, but they don't really want her. This is the problem. This is the problem right here. They see all these men running because they probably don't respect the mama. Because this is, no kid would be this disrespectful unless the mom allowed it or do stuff around the kids that promotes this type of actions. What? Oh, TJ, the conservative says, can you imagine butting in Granny's conversation and saying that's a lie? Let me tell you something, TJ. You're absolutely right, brother. Because first of all, kids could not even butt into a grown-up's conversation. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go even further with that. If the grown-ups was in the house, like if some of my uncles or cousins or some of my dad's or mom friends came over, we couldn't even be in the house looking in their mouths when they were talking. You'd get your teeth slapped out your mouth for just sitting there and eyeballing them, like looking like when they talking. Why are you in my mouth? See, it was enough respect. We knew they came over, let's go outside and play. But now the kids, and not only is the kids looking in the conversations of Granny's mouth and Grandma's mouth and everybody else in the house, Mama and Daddy's house, they'll jump into the conversation. What y'all saying? What y'all talking about? Boom, you got hit in the mouth. What you mean what we talking about? Why you in grown-ups conversations? We knew better than to jump in grown-up conversation. You could not jump in a grown-up conversation. Never was my grandparents or my mom and dad talking about something and I jumped into the conversation. Now, if you was over here playing somewhere and they ask you a question, then you can answer, but you did not insert yourself in grown-ups conversation. Our problem is a bunch of parents want to be the kids' friends. You cannot be their friends and their parents at the same damn time. You know when you can be their friends? When they get their own household, when they get their own family, then you can try to be friends with them. You can talk and give them advice when they paying their own damn bills. But you do not be their friends when they ain't paying the damn bills. And this is a problem in communities. I'm not telling you about something I know. I mean, somebody told me. I'm telling you what I know. I have 3 kids. They're all grown. None of my kids even talk to me like this now. Not even close to talking like my kids say yes sir and yes ma'am. They talk to Clever as yes ma'am. They talk to me as yes sir. They grown and they talk to Clever can tell you if my kids disrespectful like this, never. They grown ups and they don't talk like this. The problem with most people, matter of fact, when we just went to our family reunion, there was a bunch of kids that none of the kids was running around using any profanity or saying anything because all my relatives, I'm not saying they're perfect. But I'm going to be honest with you. We believe in beating kids' asses when it's necessary. No kid's going to run around and act like they lost their damn mouth. You get your teeth slapped out your mouth. You couldn't even look in grown-ups' face when they was talking. Like kids now will sit there and their parents be talking and jumping. What y'all talking about over there? Let Granny be talking like this. She talking to my mom or Granny be talking to somebody. Or my mom is talking to somebody or something. You jump in, you'll get a backhand. You get your teeth knocked out your mouth. We already knew not to do it. We never did. We never had to get a backhand because we knew not to jump in the conversation. Yeah. When grown-ups was talking, we went outside and played or we went in our room or something. We didn't start inserting ourselves in the conversation. See, these especially single mothers, they're raising these kids and they're talking about everything in front of the kids. You think your mama and your daddy didn't do anything that they ain't have no business doing probably, but I bet you didn't know about it because they know how to keep that stuff to themselves. See, now we have all kind of conversations in front of a 5-year-old, a 10-year-old, a 12-year-old. Some things that grown-ups talk about, they shouldn't be talking about it in front of the damn kids. Use basic common damn sense. Certain conversation, there's some stuff that your mom and your daddy gonna go to their grave with. If they already did, they already went to their grave with it, because they ain't gonna talk to you about nothing that's grown-ups supposed to be talking about. When you grew up, you didn't hear your parents doing all this stuff. Now they be talking about all kind of stuff that's totally inappropriate in front of the damn children. Some things you should not talk to about in front of your damn kids. Period. Oh, I forgot about that one. I got another video. Clever just remembered. There's another video. This woman was in the store and the man was playing. Now, this guy, I saw him before because he's YouTube. He tries to do prank or whatever, but he was joking around. All these pranks are going to have to stop too because it's going to get somebody killed. But anyway, he was in the store. He works at the store. He was videotaping him stuff and he called the woman a sir. He was trying to joke around, but it gets out of hand because she says that, no, I'm going to tell me, I like to set it up. She said, Clever, tell me not to, okay, I'm going to do it clever way. She told me not to tell y'all what's going on. Okay, I'll get my commentary after y'all see it. But she calls her son after the man was joking around with her, and all hell breaks loose. Well, yeah, I remember. I used to tell Clever about that. I said, if he don't stop, I said eventually, because see, most of y'all don't know how hood mentality. Y'all just don't know it. Because y'all get on the internet and y'all think that these reporters know about hood mentality. Y'all don't know about hood mentality. There is nothing you can say of an apology from somebody in the hood. You do certain things, talking ain't gonna do you no good. You gonna have to do something to them, or they gonna do something to you. See, that's why you don't play a certain way with people in the hood. I'm just telling you. And they get these people on social media, they be telling them something. I say, no, they ain't the real hood right there. Because the real hood, they don't play like that. All that stuff y'all be doing and stuff, you on the internet with that. You don't go in the hood with that stuff. Here is the is this the one? Oh, here it is. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Now this guy, I think he's Pakistani, he's Indian or something. And he likes to do the videos, and most of the people in the neighborhood eventually know he's playing around and stuff. But you finna get you one of these real hood ones? This is why I try to tell people, like when OJ was going on, it wouldn't have mattered if they had a video of OJ cutting up his wife. Once a white person says nigga, it don't care if it's a child molester. They can get off because that's how they do in the hood. I'm just telling you right now. You don't understand this mindset. But watch this right here.
I get back of wood. What kind? Russian creams. Russian cream? The 5-pack? Yeah. Yes, sir. Sorry. What you mean, sir? Y'all like a search of you? Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad. My ass. You better find you somebody to play with. This ain't that. I'm sorry about that. This is a safe game, because I'll come in this and do that to your ass. Damn, calm down. Why you so mad? Goofy ass, Arab ass nigga. Matter of fact, I got something for you. I got something for you. Damn, hold on. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that. I'm your son. I'm finna show you a sir. Arab ass nigga. I'm gonna have my boys to come up here and beat your motherfucking ass. Just because of that? That's how you coming? Watch and see it. That's how you coming? Yes, watch and see it. That's how you coming?
Did you hear what she's saying? He was playing around. It was a prank. She said she's going to get her boys to come up here and do something to him. And guess what? They're going to come up here. And if he ever get caught out of that store, guess what they're going to do? They're going to do something to him for real. He's in Chicago. Them YNs down there do not play. They will do pistol play on you and shoot you, your grandma and everybody else in the house. They don't care. You think you can train these people. These dumb liberals come on here. These fake Negroes come on here thinking they can train these YNs. You can't do it. I'm not telling you what's about it. I can show you a 13 or 14-year-old with a buster cap in you and think nothing of it. See, I'm going to go to jail, but I'll be out in a year or so like that. That ain't nothing for me because he wants to get his teardrops.
Do that to this. I'll do that shit.
Hey, check it out. Hold on. Check it out.
Hey, check it out. Just call me a bitch.
What?
So.
You hear what she says? She lied. She said he called her a bitch. That's a lie, but it doesn't make any difference now because she going to tell her sons he did. And no matter what, he gonna try to tell her that he gonna show the video. You're not showing him no video. Facts don't mean nothing at this point. You gonna always be the enemy now.
Come beat his ass.
What the hell?
Come beat his mother ass.
Why you lying?
A few moments later.
Hey, shorty, what you say to my mama for? What you say to my mama, shorty?
I called her sir. I called her sir. But hey, why'd you lie? But hey, look. But why'd you lie though? Why'd you lie though?
Check it out.
Check it out for what, bro? Check it out for what? Hold on. You will lose your life. You will lose your life. You will lose your life for that.
I'm your bitch.
You hear him? She's lying about him calling her a bitch, but facts doesn't matter. Because anything she can do to get her little hooligan sons upset, she's going to say exactly that. It doesn't make a difference if he called her a bitch or not, which he didn't. He said, sir. He's trying to explain to them. You know those monkeys we just showed you, the wild monkeys in the... You would do better trying to explain it to them because they'll get it faster.
I never called you that. Hey, look, we can review the cameras. We can review the... Hey, look. Hey, look, how about if we review the cameras? How about if we review the cameras? Because they're audio. The cameras are audio. Hey, look, but the cameras are audio, though. You know that. You know the cameras are audio. So how about if I run the cameras back? Because you're a liar. You're a liar.
No, we gonna see about it.
You're a liar.
Let's see about it. Let's see about it.
Do you want to run the cameras back?
Come on, check it out.
You're a liar. You know you're a liar. You know you're a liar.
Now, do you understand? Now, I'm going to replay it back for you again. He was joking. He does these reaction videos, and I remember I told Clever, this might have been a year ago. I said he going to keep on playing with somebody in the hood, and it's not going to end well. All these pranks and stuff that people be playing, go play with other regular people. Don't play in the hood with that. I'm just telling you. I didn't see him get pistol whipped. I seen a guy get pistol whipped playing in the hood and stuff. There's a big country white guy who likes to go around and go to the hood and call black boys. They pulled a pistol on him. I said, eventually he's going to get killed. You keep going to the hood with that. They don't care nothing about that talking. You cannot play around with these people like this in the hood. I'm just trying to tell people, quit this internet stuff, pretending like it's real because it's going to get you hurt. All the clicks in the world is not going to stop you from getting shot. Now, guess what? For the rest of his life, him working the store, I think his mother owns a store. It's going to be a problem. You might as well just leave the hood because it's going to be a problem. Because these are real gang members and they don't mind shooting you, man. They don't care nothing about going to juvenile or going to jail. They don't care about that. People don't understand this internet stuff. They begin to acting like you on the internet. Quit acting like the internet is the real life stuff, man.
I get back in woods.
What kind?
Russian creams.
Russian cream? The 5-pack?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. What you mean, sir? Y'all like...
Did you understand? He called us sir. He said nothing about a bitch. He called her sir. He tried to have a conversation, says, let's replay the tapes. Notice nobody's listening to that. She's still back there saying, no, keep the same energy. The two came in. I guess both of them are her boys. I know one of them is a boy. She going to call her son. She going to get her sons killed, though. And when her sons get killed, I'm going to tell you what she going to come on. She going to come on just like Mike Brown parents came on. My boy ain't do nothing. He's on his way to college. He's a straight A student. He's the Apostle Paul now.
Searching you?
Oh, my bad.
Oh, my bad. My ass. You better find you somebody to play with. This ain't that.
I'm sorry about that.
This ain't you a safe game because I'll come in this and do that to you.
See, he said, I'm sorry. He tried to apologize. There's certain people that you cannot play with. Stop this internet stuff. I'm telling you.
Yo,
damn, calm down. Why you so mad?
The ass, A-Rab ass nigga. Matter of fact, I got something for you. I got something for you.
Damn, hold on. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that.
I'm your sir. I'm your sir. I'm finna show you a sir. Rab ass nigga. I'm gonna have my boys to come here and beat your motherfucking ass.
Just because of that?
And just think about this. That means that somebody impregnated her a couple times. Just think about that. Somebody actually impregnated her at least twice. Because she said, my boys. She probably got 3 or 4, whatever. Probably don't know who the daddy is, but that's irrelevant right there. Here she is saying she going to get her boys to come in. What type of mother would call her sons to come up here and act like this and want to get either kill or kill somebody and throw their life away over something like this, a joke? But see, you don't understand the mindset. This is not regular mindset, folks. You got to understand this. This is when I be telling people there's some people that's better off dead. There's some people that's better off not being alive because there's some people who will never say. I can personally tell you, and I could call name and tell you people I know from the hood, they said they're not going to never stop doing the wrong thing, point blank. Never. They say they want to die like Scarface. They want to get in a shootout and die. You think you're going to have a rational conversation? There's not no internet. I'm talking about people in real life that say they're going to never stop doing the wrong thing. Carjackers, drug dealers. These are real gang members that will bust a cap in you, not the internet stuff of talking. Because the real bad ones don't really even talk that much on the internet. Now, they got some that they got shooter, but the real bad ones, they don't even come on the internet with it. Now, they're friends with the ones who come on the internet. These ones, now they got most of the real bad ones, they get killed fast because they really gang members. There's some, like that little King Von, he was really a gang member and he really was about shooting, but he's dead now.
That's how you coming?
Watch it see.
That's how you coming?
Watch it see.
That's how you coming?
I do that to this. I do that shit.
Hey, check it out. Check it out. Hold on. Check it out. Check it out.
Hey,
check it out.
Just did this A-Rab and they just called me a bitch.
What?
So come beat his ass.
What?
The Arab just called her a bitch, she says, come beat his ass. Why would you jeopardize your children's life like this? They don't even love their own damn children. These people don't even love their own damn children. Because if a mother loves her children, she's not going to put them in danger like this over nothing. Now, if a child was trying to protect his mother who was being attacked, that's one thing. But to get your kids inserted into something with you lying over this, even just say if she said, he called me a sir, that's not even worth calling your kids to get them involved in this anyway. There's no way in the hell no real mother would get their kids involved in this crap.
What the hell? Yo, why you lying?
A few moments later.
Hey, shorty, what you say to my mama for? What you say to my mama, shorty?
I called her a sir. I called her a sir. Why'd you lie? But, hey, look.
Notice how there's no rationale. He's trying to have a conversation. I called her a sir. I did not. He admitted what he did. He said, we can run the tape back. You're never, ever going to have a rational conversation with these people. So stop it. Stop acting like it's systemic racism and the rest of it. It's these type of people raising these people. That's what the problem is in the black community.
Hey, look, but why'd you lie though? Check it out for what, bro? Check it out for what? Hold on. You will lose your life? You will lose your life? You will lose your life for that?
I'm your bitch.
I never called you that. Hey, look, we can review the cameras. Hey, look.
I promise you, I've tried to say this. My kids used to watch somebody else on YouTube who used to play pranks like this, and I told him he gonna get himself hurt. He ended up getting shot. All these pranks going to the wrong place. There's a little girl from Houston that does these same kind of pranks. I'm surprised she hadn't got hurt by now. She got like 1 million subscribers. I'm surprised she hadn't got hurt yet. But she got like 1 million subscribers and she goes to hoods and play these pranks and call people names and do this kind of stuff. I'm just saying, eventually you're just gonna run into the wrong one and it can go real bad real quick. But you ain't gotta take my word for it. I try to tell people this. Internet stuff is different from real stuff. It's a difference. But anyway, we got to get out of here. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of the week. Happy birthday, those birthday people, and happy anniversary to the Miss Darlene, 50th anniversary. Miss Lisa Bates, Gracie Tracy, Irma. Happy birthday to all you guys. And I want to apologize to Ms. Lisa Bates on behalf of our moderators who forgot to tell me that it was your birthday. God bless you guys, and I hope you have many, many more.